It can look easy. Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
Game night!
Hey, Lincoln, Aaron, Nikki, and Daryl have a favorite 10 to 13 hour fantasy movie trilogy. What's yours? Yeah, I can hear you talking back to the screen, you nerd. It's Lord of the Rings, just like everyone else. And we're going to play and teach a game on game night called Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship. It's going to follow that plot of the movie pretty closely. It's a new game from Z-Man Games for 1 to 5 players using the pandemic system and designed by Matt Leacock. So, where do you think we're going to start? In the Shire. That's right. Let's all say it together. All right, let's go play.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Lord of the Rings, The Fate of the Fellowship?
Yes. What a nice title that rolls right off the tongue.
Sure.
Let's just call it LOTRFOTF, a pandemic game by Matt Leacock.
Okay.
That's what I'm just going to refer to it as.
Okay.
All
So
right.
much easier.
Everyone remembers that. Okay, this is a co-op game about the hobbits taking the ring to Mount Doom in Mordor to destroy it and save the world.
I've never heard of this
If
story.
you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is gonna be a little bit of a difficult game to get into. But there were a fairly famous series of books and movies about this. So
Okay.
come back in 10 hours
Have
or
to watch them.
90 if you've decided to read the books. And
90
welcome
hours,
back.
okay. Well, or if you're going to watch the long ones, that's like 12
Extended.
hours.
Yeah, that's
I don't
12.
know.
That's definitely 12.
So, this is basically that story.
Sure.
We have the hobbits and several other companions, and they will move across the map of Middle-earth, or this area of Middle-earth, and get the ring to Mount Doom, ideally. It's a co-op game. We're all on the free people's good guy side, and Sauron and his shadow forces are trying to stop us. So we've got this beautiful map here. We each have 2 characters, and I'll discuss which ones we have and how they were chosen. But let me tell you just about some of the main concepts of the game first before we get into anything specific. Over by Lincoln, we have the threat track, and he's going to put that symbol or that token on the little dot that shows where it starts. That's you might recognize that from some other pandemic system games. That's how many bad things happen each turn when that increases.
Okay.
And we also have the hope track that starts at 6, where there's this little dot. If this ever reaches 0, game over and we have lost.
Okay.
Frodo collapses in despair and the shadow takes over the world.
All right.
We want this to be as high as possible for many reasons, including the final thing we do to win the game, but it's going to move up and down throughout the game.
Okay.
All right, we have a shadow deck, these cool big cards, which are going to be bad things that will happen on the map and put out enemies and stuff. Yes, there are already some cards in the discard pile at the start of the game. We'll come back to why that's important.
Okay.
Yes, also, there are 2 different backs to these shadow cards.
Yeah, what's up with
I
that?
wonder if that's important. We'll come back to that later.
Okay.
All right. We have friendly troops. There are 4 different types, and Lincoln's going to put these types on their mustering spaces. The gray ones are dwarven troops. The green ones are elves. The brown ones are Rohan riders, the Rohirrim. And the blue ones are Gondor troops. There's a certain number of those that start on the board. They're easily marked so you can see what spaces they start in.
Oh, yeah.
They each have 5 in the reserves for you to deploy later in the game, but the starting spaces are easily marked. The board is really nicely marked for you to set up very easily at the start of the game. There are also shadow troops, which the red meeples are. They are also marked for where they start at the beginning of the game. One of the only things we haven't done for setup yet, because it's randomized for every game,
Okay.
is to flip 9 of these shadow cards and you're going to ignore most of the text and information that's on here, but we place 9 more shadow troops on the red location, which is going to match this text down here. So we're going to place a shadow troop, an enemy, on Dol Guldur, where there already is one. It's just 1, but we're doing this 9 times.
9
1
times?
more on Isengard. Nikki, go ahead and
Isengard,
flip
I
the
can
next
flip
one.
for you.
1 rune. There's no stacking limit to these spaces, so you can
Okay.
just add as many as you need to. Nurn.
I know, I'm not counting them.
I know. All right. Near Harad is down here, way down at the bottom.
It's
How
near
many?
you guys, though.
We got 4 more.
1,
4
2,
more.
3, 4, 5.
I set aside 9
Okay.
of the enemy types. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Nurn.
Nurn again.
Yee.
That's way back here in Mordor, though. We can never worry about that. Moria.
Moria.
That's up here in the mountains.
How we doing?
2 more.
Moria the Mario.
Dol
Dol
Guldur.
And
Dunland. That's right here towards the good guys. All right. We have 4 objective cards. We're going to use the recommended for your first game objectives here. You can just use random ones, or there are scenarios in the back of the rulebook for your later games when you've handled this a few times. But I'm going to show these and we'll explain them in more detail in a little bit. The main objective for this game, as I've already alluded to, is destroying the One Ring. That's our main goal, and that's how we win the game. In fact, it specifically says, when completed, Sauron is defeated and everyone wins the game.
we
But we have to do these other 3 objectives first before we can do that.
you can't just
So these are, no, you can't just rush the end and throw the ring in.
You can't just walk, chug it in.
So
Darn.
we have all 4 of these objectives. We have to essentially do the 3 smaller ones first and then get Frodo in the ring to Mount Doom. I'm going to come back and explain exactly what those are when we know a little bit more about how the game goes. Those are going to be always on display for us to look at and accomplish during the game.
all right.
We have the Skies Darken cards. These are more cards that will put bad stuff out on the map and make bad things happen in Middle-earth. This is essentially the difficulty setting of the game. So the game recommends for your very first introductory game to use 4 of these, but we're going to use 5. We'll use this. That's actually just called standard difficulty.
Sure.
So we're going to use 5 of these. These are going to be seeded into our fellowship deck, into our main deck of cards for our players. And there only 5 of those are ever going to come out during the game. I'll show a little bit more about those when we come to the turn order. We all have gotten a 2-card hand to start the game, and that's face up in front of us. We can hold up to 7 cards. And this is a pandemic system game, but there aren't really all that many similarities or things that will remind you of pandemic that obviously. However, one thing is you have a hand limit, and in this game it's 7 cards. If you go over that hand limit for some reason, you discard or play a card. You can actually play down to your hand limit in this game, which is nice. So your hand limit is 7. We're only at 2 to start. That varies a little bit by player count. If we had 5 players, it would also be 2. But if we only had 2 or 3 players, I think you would draw more cards to start the game.
Okay.
Okay. In a game with Frodo and Sam, which is Lincoln in this game, he's going to be the start player. If you don't have Frodo and Sam, and you're playing one of the later, more complicated scenarios, the player with the lowest numbered card in their hand is the start player.
Frodo and Sam
Okay.
have to be in the game. I mean, that's
They,
the whole point
they
of this.
don't, if you've already, I don't know, you're playing an earlier scenario or
Okay.
you don't have the ring yet or something, or you've destroyed and you're playing a later thing. You're not always doing the One Ring and the Nazgul.
Ah,
thing,
okay.
you know. I don't know how the other things work. All right. Some more general concepts and rules. This is a co-op game. We can all discuss things and decide on what the best path forward is. But
Okay.
if we can't agree, whoever's turn it is has the final decision.
Sure.
If you and me think Lincoln should move over here, but he really wants to move up to Arid Luin, then he can do that. It's his decision, but we can all discuss stuff as a team. Like I said, our objective is to get the ring to Mount Doom, and there's a final action to take, which we'll look at on that card. The Free Peoples is us. We each control 2 characters these troops of the 4 different colors and troop types. And the havens, that's these yellow square spaces on the board. There are 5 to start, it looks like. Actually, no, 6. 7, 8.
8.
There's plenty.
Yeah.
I thought there were only like 4. But those
It
can
won't
be
last.
taken over by shadow troops during the game, and that would be bad. The shadow forces have the Eye of Sauron, which is this token. It starts here, it's marked on the board, and it will move through a variety of game effects, and it can be very bad. It can cause penalties to us, and it can make us lose hope. So there's ways for us to move it away from our characters, which is good. It's where this giant awesome tower is directing its gaze.
Oh, okay.
I
This
think
is
we want to
also-
keep it away from
I
our
think
friend
that is kind
Frodo.
of like the main goal
Yeah.
is to keep it off of Frodo. Yes. This is also our dice tower that we're going to roll the dice in. So it's a really cool thing that comes with the game to construct. It's a really awesome
That
piece.
was interesting to
4
construct.
pages of
4 pages of,
directions.
4
of
pages
instructions
of
just to build it.
instructions to
Just to
build
build
it. And how it fits in the box
That's awesome.
is like the last page.
These troops are also shadow
fits?
troops.
Yes.
It does. There's instructions on how to put it away. These are shadow troops. These are shadow strongholds, which we can also possibly take over and turn into havens for ourselves.
Oh, nice.
And these strongholds that's where their troops will always come from.
I believe it is all these red spaces. It's not always a stronghold.
Oh, okay, got it.
But yes. I
okay.
believe that's where their troops will always appear.
Got it.
If we have them in control, do they appear there? Is that like
There's a specific ones that I'll mention in a little bit, which is probably like Nirn and Barad-dûr and stuff, where you can block them from appearing with those havens.
So it's like curing the virus.
It's like
or
curing a
something?
virus
Yeah.
and pandemic, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's- yeah.
Okay.
It stops that one from appearing on the board, yeah. And there are 4 important symbols, which you can see on our cards already. These are the 4 suits that we're going to collect, basically. They are friendship, which is a purple heart showing hands clasping each other. Valor, which is crossed swords.
Okay.
Stealth, which is a little hobbit green cloak. And resistance, which is the golden ring. Those are 4 different suits or icons that we will need to accomplish things during the game. They're all listed on the back of the rulebook and tell you exactly what to do with them, but they're also on our player aids, which I will get to as we go through them. All right. When it's your turn, Lincoln's going to take the first turn. What does he do? First, he takes up to 5 actions.
Wow.
Now, as I mentioned, everybody in this game controls 2 characters at once. Slightly confusingly, Frodo and Sam counts as 1 character. And Nikki has Merry and Pippin. That's 1 character.
It's by volume.
So
of
it's by
person.
mass and
Yeah.
weight, right? Those inseparable pairs count as 1 character. So
Okay.
you control 2 character cards, but anything that mentions Frodo or Sam counts as Frodo and Sam
Okay.
and affects that whole character together. But we all control 2 characters. You may take up to 4 actions with one of those characters and up to 1 action with the other character.
Oh.
Next turn, you can swap those around. You can take 4 actions with the other character that you only took 1 with this turn, and just 1 with the other.
But can you do 2 and 3 and stuff like that?
Nope.
Really?
There's always 1 main character that can take up to 4
Neat.
actions, and the other character can only take 1.
That's where I think it's going to be a little bit more
specifically says
thinkier
4 plus
than,
1.
than
Yeah.
some of the other games. Where you
So
play
whoever
one.
needs to accomplish the big thing can take up to 4 actions. Okay. You may take the same action multiple times in a row with the 4 action character, and you can take it as many times as you want, or you could, travel twice, do a different action, and then travel again afterwards if that's the 4 actions you want to take. So this game comes with incredibly nicely laid out player aid cards. I think every game should come with this, but this game has an excellent set of them, and there's enough for every player to have one. Actually, a pair of them since there's 2. So
Take
the first
2.
action is travel.
Okay.
You can take your character that's taking that action. You can carry other characters along with you. Other players' characters also included. Of course, you have to ask permission. You can't just drag my character without permission. But, so you could move Frodo and Sam and Merry and Pippin for a single action on your turn to an adjoining space. They always move from location to location. They never stop on the path in between spaces, in between locations. There are 3 different types of paths, which really only matter for troops. Our characters can move along any type of path. There's these white basic paths with nothing to differentiate them. You can move along those.
It says we can take the troops too, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can bring them with you, yeah.
There's these paths that have a cost listed on them. You would have to either discard a card with that cost or pay a token of that type. So, for instance, to move from Lorien down through this path all the way to Eamon Mule, you must pay a friendship.
Okay.
That's either discarding a card with a friendship icon or a friendship token if you have gained one somehow. So those are special paths that have a cost. The battle paths, troops are going to move on those, enemy troops. The arrow direction only matters for shadow troops moving.
Okay.
Our characters and troops can move in either direction along those paths. And yes, you may pick up and carry as many troops as you like along with your characters for friendly troops. You can carry as many troops as you want. You can move as many travel actions as you want during a turn. The friendly troops are never going to move on their own without you carrying them somewhere. So that's an important thing. If you need to get troops to a location to take it over and make it a haven, or to complete one of our objectives, we need to have our characters move and carry the troops there. They don't just move on their own or through any other, unless there's some special event that maybe moves them once. So yes, you can carry troops with you, but that's basically the only way they will move.
Okay.
Okay, that's the travel action. We're going to do that quite a bit. There's one more very special thing. Frodo, if you haven't read any of these books or seen any of these movies, has a very special ring with him that the shadow troops are very interested in, and that's the whole point of this whole movie and game and everything.
And books.
And books, etc. But let's just worry about the game. So, every time Frodo travels, whether it's on Lincoln's turn or when someone picks him up and travels with him on their turn, every time Frodo travels, he must either spend a stealth icon from a token or a card, or make a search roll. This is going to happen at some points during the game, because there's also going to be shadow cards that cause this. A search roll could involve up to 7 shadow dice, but ideally less. What you do is you look at Frodo's destination space, the destination location. You roll 1 die per Nazgul in the region. Nazguls, by the way, are in regions. They are flying above the board. The 2 Nazguls that start here in Eriador, they affect every space, every location in Eriador. Nazguls never land on a specific space and do something in that space. They affect this entire region. So, if Frodo was moving here to Sarn Ford, there's 2 Nazgul covering that region. That gives us 2 dice. How many enemy troops are with Frodo on that space? None. But if he was moving here, we'd roll 2 more dice. You roll these dice. They're either going to be blank, which is great, no effect. If they show, what is this tree symbol, Daryl, who knows a lot about Lord of the Rings? What's this evil...
Isn't that the...
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's a tree, other than if it's the white tree, but...
It's definitely a bad symbol.
That's what's weird, is
Lose
it's
hope.
bad, but the white tree is about hope, so...
Well, I guess it's losing hope, so...
It
It's
looks
a symbol for...
sickly.
All right, does look sickly. All right. If we have a tree symbol, we lose 1 hope. So every possible search roll can damage our hope. If it has the tree symbol encased in a little square, that also loses 1 hope unless Frodo has just moved to a haven. So getting Frodo to, the Grey Havens, Rivendell, Lorien, Helm's Deep, etc., is a slightly safer search roll. Not a lot.
He shouldn't be roaming the wilds.
He shouldn't be. Well, I mean, he's definitely going to want to move to these havens at some point, if we can. And the fourth die result is actually pretty good for us. It's a Nazgul. It's the Eye of Sauron, and if Nazgul are present, recall one to Mordor.
Oh.
So for every result of that, we will take a Nazgul and move it back to Mordor here. So the search can have some mildly good results on that roll.
That might not be great if Frodo's here.
Or if they're going to redeploy to other spots. But
Right.
But it moves it, since we know that it was where he just
Yeah.
was, it gets it away from him.
Right.
Okay. What if we rolled really terribly and we need to change some of those results? Look at the bottom of your rolling a search card. Characters present, not magically 1,000 miles away across the board, but characters there with Frodo or Frodo himself can spend resistance, that's the name of the ring token, to re-roll one search die each. That resistance can also re-roll another die roll we're going to get to shortly, so that's one of the resistance special abilities. However, let me warn you that Frodo needs a big fat hand of resistance to throw the ring into Mount Doom and win the game for us. So we don't just throw away those symbols every time we want to. We need to be. That's one reason that we want to start feeding cards to Frodo and getting him a handful of ring symbols.
So he needs 5 rings instead of 1 to...
He does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
we haven't gotten to the win the game yet.
Spoilers.
But they are also valuable to re-roll dice.
Okay.
All right, so that's a search. Every time Frodo travels, he needs to either spend a search token or roll a search. Okay, the next action on your handy player action card is Fellowship, which is a cool thematic name for an action where you hand and take cards from other players.
Okay.
So if you had any pandemic experience, which you don't need for this game, you'll remember that you had to be in the specific city, like Paris or Atlanta, to receive or give the Paris or Atlanta card in that game.
Right.
This one is a little more forgiving. You do have to be in the same space as a character of another player. So if Lincoln's Frodo is in the same space as my Aragorn, the same location, we can trade cards for the region that we're in. There's no Bree card, there's no Sarn Ford card. There's just 5 or 6 Eriador cards. So we can give and take those cards.
Probably 7, I would imagine.
Probably as many locations as
Yeah.
there are. I think there are probably only 2 Enedwaith cards because there's 2 locations there. There are 5 Rovanian cards because there's 5 locations there.
So he has to be here,
He has to be in the
but
space
then
with
he
the...
can give you.
Well,
all right.
they're just Eriador
Eriador
cards.
Right,
card.
but he can't give you Eriador cards because
Yeah, I already
you're
have
not
one.
there.
So if I
Right.
need to give a fellowship
Got it.
one to somebody
And-
that wants to travel.
1 card is 1 action.
Right.
So if you want to give me 3 cards, you have to spend 3 fellowship actions.
Okay.
That's how you give, and it's give or take. That's how you trade cards with other players. And it does specifically say in the rules, this is a good way to get resistance symbols to the Frodo player, because he needs a bunch at the end of the game.
Does this count as the bunch?
No, those are not tradable. I mean, there's an action we're going to get to very shortly about how to get those.
Okay.
There also might be ways on cards to get those, but those are not tradable. If
But
you
do
have
they
a,
count as the rings for the...
Yeah.
they do count as the rings for all other
Or not
purposes,
the
but
fortitude
I
or
can't
but I
whatever.
trade
can't
it.
hand it to you
Sure.
to win the game. Okay, that was the fellowship action. Oh, actually, the prepare action is next. So you'll see on your card that it actually has a little golden square there. You can only take this action in a haven. So when you're in a haven, this is a sort of a way to manage your card hand size. You can turn a card into one of these tokens. So basically, this friendship card becomes a friendship token. And now I still have the token to use for all the same purposes, but I've gotten a card out of my hand that I was probably never going to get to Mirkwood to hand to Daryl for later. I'm just going to use this friendship token for later, and now I can fill up my hand of cards to 7 again.
Okay.
Okay? It just converts a card to the same token, and you must be in a haven. The next action is muster. This is how we get our new troops onto the board. You must be in one of these solid symbol-colored spaces. Gondor troops only appear in these 4 blue spaces. Rohan troops only appear in these 4 brown spaces, etc. One action summons one troop. One action brings one troop out of our supply onto that space.
Okay.
It's always going to match the space color that's on, and it's always going to cost one friendship unless your character or action card or something says you don't have to pay that cost. There's 2 more actions, and they both involve taking the fight to the shadow, to the Dark Lord.
Okay.
Attack is how we use our free people's troops to attack the shadow troops. So you have to have a character and free people's troops at a location with shadow troops. They're going to fight.
Okay.
The first thing you do is shift the Eye of Sauron to the region that your battle is taking place in.
Oh.
This takes it away from ideally Frodo's location and makes us lose less hope in the following turns. So let's say you're here with Eowyn and her troop, and they're about to fight shadow troops that aren't on the board right now. But you move the Eye of Sauron to Rohan. That's the first step when you're taking the attack action. There can also be battles caused by these cards, in which case you don't move the Eye of Sauron. That's his planned battles that don't move this. But a bonus for our attack action is moving the Eye of Sauron, which kind of eases the pressure off of us a little bit.
Gets it off for Frodo.
It does.
Like, hey,
That's
look
the
at
idea.
us.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
We don't generally want this where Frodo's region is. And we're going to find out why very shortly. All right. Then we're going to roll up to 3 dice. 3 dice is the max. As many free people's troops as there are in this location. So right now it would only be 1. If she had gathered all these Rohan troops, it could be up to 3. You don't have to roll all your dice. If she had 3 troops there, you could decide to only roll 1 or 2 troops and just not risk them all.
Because you can lose your own guys.
Because you can lose your own guys.
So the main character doesn't count as
The
one
character does
of
not
the
count.
dice.
The character has an ability that we're going
Right.
to get to in a second. But for the troops, you can roll up to 3 dice if you have 3 or more troops there. You could roll less. But let's say we're going to roll 3. Hey, let's use our cool dice tower. Look, we got 3 different results that I can explain. So this is, again, on the back of your action cards, you have rolling a battle. The good result is this red one, which just destroys a shadow troop at the location. The 50-50 result is called exchange. We each lose 1 troop, so 1 shadow and 1 free people's troop are both destroyed. The surrounded by a square symbol means remove a free people's troop unless we're in a haven. So that's another reason to do things in a haven, which will protect our assets, or protect our troops.
Although ideally, we don't want enemies in a haven.
No, but but we definitely want to defend them because having them take over a haven is very bad. Haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay, right. So defending is the same as you. It's the same mechanic.
It's the same mechanic.
We're
Well,
gonna
we're
roll
attacking
those dice.
the troops that are
Yeah.
there in the.
Okay.
All right, and the last one that I didn't roll is this Nazgul swooping over 2 troops. If there are Nazgul in the region, which in our sample battle here in Rohan there are not, if there are, they destroy 2 free people's troops.
Oh, no.
That's a very bad result. It's great right now because we're doing a battle in Rohan where there are no Nazgul. It's a blank die face that does nothing. If there was a Nazgul present at that battle, they destroyed 2 free people's troops. So what can we do about that? Like the search action, you have to be present there at the battle.
All right.
Mary and Eowyn cannot add their resistance tokens to battles taking place across the world for rerolls. The rules do specifically say that you can do some resistance rerolls, and if you don't like them and you have more to spend, now you can reroll again, and then you can reroll again. So you can spend your resistance rerolls 1 at a time or however you like.
Okay.
Well, it's nice and friendly because these are very important
Yeah.
things to do. You don't want to get all wiped out and lose your haven. The next thing that characters at the battle can do is spend Valor, which is this sword symbol. For every 1 they spend, the characters can kill a shadow troop. Just straight remove it from that location. So that's the characters themselves waiting into battle by spending cards or tokens with that Valor symbol. And then, at the end of all that attack sequence, if there are no free people's troops, none of our little meeples, and there are still shadow troops there, they will take over our haven and turn it into a shadow stronghold.
Boo. Okay.
That loses us 3 hope. That's
Yeah.
a horrible blow to our chances to winning the game.
Okay. And 0 is we lose outright.
0 is end of the game immediately, yes. Now, I'm gonna in the next action, I'm gonna come back to. We're gonna find out that we can recapture these and turn them back into havens, but that gains us 2 hope. So we don't even gain back all that we lost if we lose one and retake it.
Okay.
But all right, that was the whole attack action. The final action is capture, which is taking a shadow stronghold and turning it into a haven. Mm-hmm. It's a separate action which might come after an attack, or if somehow a stronghold was emptied of troops and you snuck in there with our Free People's troops. If there's a character, one of our characters, plus at least 1 Free People's troop meeple, and no shadow troops there, you may spend 3 Valor. That's quite expensive. So that's 3 cards and or tokens with Valor swords to take it over. You make a shadow stronghold into a haven. Like I just said, it gains us 2 hope. That's quite good. The 4 shadow strongholds outside of Mordor,
Okay.
Moria, Isengard, Dol Guldur, and Umbar, are specifically mentioned in the rules that if you turn them into a haven by knocking out the shadow troops, having Free People's troop and characters, and then taking that capture action, that shadow reinforcements can now no longer be placed there. It's like when you cure a disease in Pandemic.
Sure.
That disease is no longer going to appear even if it normally would when an outbreak happens or a card says.
It still exists because you
It's
haven't
still-
eradicated
right.
it,
But even though a card might say, put some troops in Umbar, if Umbar is a haven, they don't appear
They'll
there.
never be there.
Right.
And once it's a haven, if you move your Free Peoples off of it, it's still a haven.
It's still a haven, but there can be a battle to flip it back to a shadow stronghold. So you don't really want to move all your troops out of there. Because remember I mentioned that battles can happen because of these cards as well as our
Got it.
attack action.
Got it. That's okay. Because otherwise there's no arrows pointing to those places.
Right.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
we're just about to find out how troops appear on the map. All right. That was all our player actions.
Woo!
That was all the things that we do for the good people during our turn.
Okay.
The last 2 things we do during our turn is draw 2 player cards. We have not yet shuffled the Shadow Rises cards into this deck yet. So generally this is going to be, hey, I got 2 new good cards in my hand. It's 2 new symbols to re-roll with or, do actions with.
Cool
or,
event.
Lincoln has an event card. There are
Yeah.
only 7 of these in a 4-player game. There's slightly more or less for different player counts. That is a free action that we can discuss when the best time to do and best benefit for us will be.
Right.
There's 6 more of them in this giant deck. They just go into your hand like any other card.
And the game comes with a lot more of these, right?
There's
So vary
there's
it up.
14, and you randomly just determine some to shuffle in the deck.
Okay.
So we don't know what they're going to be. They're not going to be the same ones in every game. But they're just like any other card in your hand. If you do draw one of these Shadow Rises cards, Skies Darken card. I said the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Waters Rise and all these other
That's all
things.
bad.
This is all bad. But like I mentioned, these are the 5 that we're going to shuffle into this deck in a second. But here's a sample one. If this is one of your 2 cards that comes in your 2-card draw, number 1, you don't get a replacement. That was just one of your 2 cards. Number 2, you do these 4 steps in order. You increase the threat rate. That's bad, but we'll find out why in a second. Number 2, I see you. You immediately move the Eye of Sauron to Frodo's region. If it's already in Frodo's region, we lose 2 hope.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's why I've said
You wanna keep-
it not where Frodo is. It does start there where Frodo is. Number 3, we add 3 shadow troops. It'll always tell you exactly where. In this case, it's Hollin, and it's showing you on the map what region it is. This is right here in Rudar. It's not even a red space or a stronghold. It's just 3 troops. Bam, right
okay.
there.
Okay.
And number 4, the danger intensifies. This is when we take these shadow discards, which
Okay.
haven't been in the game yet, and any other shadow discards that we have created throughout the game. We shuffle them all up.
Come back on top of that.
And we put them back on top of the deck.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the last time I'm going to say
Like pandemic.
pandemic players will recognize this mechanic.
Yeah.
Because the cards that we have seen and processed through the game are going to go right back on top of the deck and come out and hit us again. They're going to be in a random order, so we don't know what's going to happen, but we know what's going to happen.
kinda
We don't
know what's coming,
We don't know
but-
what order.
Yeah.
And we'll go over these two other cards in a few minutes. So,
But there's no way
that's
of pulling the cards from the bottom of the deck or kind of other one of those type
not
of
really.
mechanics.
So you're just going to have a sort of a small set of these cards come out during the game, most likely. There are only 5 of these Skies Darkened cards in our game. In much higher difficulties, there might be more. Once this card is processed, it's out of the game for the whole game. It does not come back.
Okay.
So we can only get the worst it can get for us.
Is actually that.
Would be here.
It's going to get. It's not going to get to 5 on our game. It's going to get to 4.
Oh, okay.
So 5 is like expert mode or something.
Now that we've looked at the Skies Darkened cards, I'm going to do the final piece of setup, which I hadn't done so far.
Okay.
There's 5 of these Skies Darkened cards. So the player fellowship deck, I'm going to create 5 roughly equal piles. Doesn't matter if they're exactly equal, that's fine.
Seems sort of familiar.
It does seem a little familiar if you've ever set up a pandemic game. I said I wasn't going to say that anymore.
I
but
know.
did. We're going to put 1 Skies Darkened card in each of those. We're going to shuffle those up, and then we're going to create our draw deck out of that. So here, you can shuffle this.
Okay.
And you could deal these out and make these piles exactly even if you wanted to. But what it says is put the thinnest piles on the bottom and the thicker piles on the top of the deck. That actually makes it a little easier on you. So you have like...
I was always did it so like perfect.
I'm with you. I would almost do it as perfect as I could, but like these
haven't-
piles are pretty fat. No, I haven't shuffled that either.
Okay.
So we'll have the fatter piles
More
on the
variety
top.
is
To have
good. Like you
the
don't
Skies
know.
Darkened
You're not
cards
counting cards.
Slightly
You can't
less
quite.
mixed in.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we have created our deck. The last thing you do on your turn, you do all your player actions. You draw 2 cards. There could be a Skies Darkened card in there. Now you draw shadow cards.
There could be 2 Skies Dark.
There could. I was almost going to mention that, but I was going to skip it. There could be 2 Skies Darkened cards if it was on the bottom of one deck section and the top of another section, and those were your 2 cards. It's
And they hit you
very,
both at
very-
the same time, and that's
You process them one after another. It would be very bad because the Eye of Sauron would be guaranteed to be in Photo's region for the second card.
Nice.
Yes, but the rules do mention that that's a possibility, and you would just do them right in a row. And you would get no cards that turn. It's happened to me in Pandemic. All right. The last thing we do, and we go around the table in this game, so this is going to happen at the end of all of our turns. We draw 2 shadow cards until this threat level gets to 3 or 4. Then we're going to draw 3 or 4. This, I think, is the neatest mechanic in the game, and this is brand new for this game.
Okay.
These different card backs on the shadow cards that I mentioned at the very beginning. You're either going to look at the top half of the card. I'm going to flip a card like this. If the next card to draw shows this pennant at the top of the card, I'm only going to look at the top half of this card and process it.
Oh.
If it shows the bottom, if the next card shows this banner at the bottom, I'm only going to look at the bottom half and process that half of the card. So you're never looking at the entire card and processing it. It's either the top half or the bottom,
Okay.
based on what the next card to come is. It's really cool because you look at this face-up card and this face-down next card to determine what happens. So at the beginning of the game, for several turns, we're just going to do this twice for 2 cards in a row. For the top half of the card, this is called Advance because the troops on the board are going to move. This is where these colored arrow battle paths come into play. And you'll see that a battle path always starts in a red space, in this case, Umbar, and this sort of brown jagged path follows its arrows to Helm's Deep. But you can trace it from location to location, here, here, here.
Okay.
It actually takes a winding path around to here,
They don't like mountains, I get. Why.
No, they didn't want to go this way. But there's even another path with this same arrow. So there's a Dunland to Helm's Deep path as well.
And some over here.
Yeah. So there's different ones that use the same arrow type. But for this one, we're only concerned with the path from Umbar to Helm's Deep following these brown striped arrows. You start from the destination and you move any shadow troops one space. So if there were any here at Helm's Deep already, they would trigger a battle with any Helm's Deep troops there. If there were any here at Fords of Ison, they would move here. Any here would move that one space.
Those guys will move down there.
Nope, they're not on the path from Umbar to
see.
Helm's Deep. They're on the path from Isengard to Helm's Deep.
I see.
That would be a different card. See?
But it's orange. That's weird.
Right, but you're only looking at the path from Umbar.
Okay.
Same with these Dunland troops. They're not going to move because they're on a Dunland to somewhere path.
To somewhere.
But okay, so then I would move these. If there was any here, they'd move here. They'd move any here, they'd move here. And then the very last thing, I'd move these Umbar troops up to Herondor. That's advancing. And if this was the second time we'd drawn this exact same path, this troop would move here, and a battle would happen here at Pelargir because there are Free People's troops and Shadow troops.
Oh, okay.
There's no characters. We wouldn't have any chance to re-roll dice. We wouldn't have any valor to. We would just roll the dice and see what happens.
Huh. Okay.
In this case, when this happens based on a shadow card, you just roll dice based on the number of shadow troops, and it can be a max of 3, just like before. But they're never going to roll less than they can. They're always going to roll 3 if they can. In this case, you would just roll 1 die and see what happened. In this case, it's lose a Free People's troop unless they're in a haven, so this would destroy the Free People's troop. That's a battle triggered by the advance top half of a shadow card.
Okay.
For the bottom half of a shadow card, hey, look, it's conveniently showing us what to do.
Okay.
This is reinforcements. This is new troops on the map. So we looked at the banner here. We're looking at the bottom half of the shadow card. We're ignoring this path at the top. And this says a troop in Rune, which is going to be a red space. We just take a shadow troop out of our supply. We put it in that space. Unless it was a haven like Isengard or Moria that we had converted a shadow stronghold, that would be when we'd just ignore the instruction to place a troop there. If that caused a battle, if there were no troops in Isengard and we had some friendly troops there but hadn't taken it over yet, that would cause a battle. You could cause a battle by placing your single troop there. Then every bottom half of the card is going to have 1 of 3 special instructions. There's 3 special actions, and they're evenly distributed on the cards. There are 48 cards, 16 of these actions on each. 16 cards have each of these 3 actions. There's 3 types. There's Shift the Eye, and it'll just tell you where to move the eye to a new region. There's Move to Nazgul. That's what this card we flipped says. This says move to Nazgul closer to Frodo. I think it's always going to say that. It's always going to say move to Nazgul closer to Frodo. So you can't move these ones because they're already in Frodo's region. Select from those closest to him outside his region. If tied, the players choose. So this is the closest one to Frodo. That would move into there. And then this would be the next closest one, and we could move it to either one of those regions. But
That one could move too.
you're right, and it's actually the same distance away. So that would be so if we drew this card, we would have to move this one because it's the closest, right? Then we would have the choice of which one of these to move.
Okay.
This one could go to Enidwaith, and this one could go to Rudar or Enidwaith. We have some flexibility on these, Yeah, thank you. The third special event or action on these cards is the one that actually gives us the most flexibility because there's a lot of chances to have equivalent actions or actions where the players can break the decision. The third one is called Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. I'm going to show a card just to have it. So this is always going to take Nazgul out of Mordor if there are any. You take them one at a time out of Mordor, and they go to the Eye region. So that's another region we don't want the Eye in Frodo's region, we'd be much happier to have moved it over here if we can, or wherever, we can distract them. In this case, at the beginning of the game, we would just go 1, 2, 3. We're done. We've moved 3 Nazgul out of Mordor. What happens later when we get this instruction? I'm sorry, this is assuming that the eye is here.
Okay.
Okay? Now what happens next time we draw this instruction? We take Nazgul one at a time out of Mordor. 1. And now it says, when Mordor is empty, you must deploy from the largest group one at a time. You can't take from this group because they're already at the eye.
Oh.
So we would take from here, right? And then we can break the tie of all of these groups of 1 and move any one of those for the third one. So we get some flexibility. I mean, this is obviously bad. The Nazgul are swarming here. And if Frodo was there, we'd want to get him the heck out of there. Move him as quickly as possible, or move the eye at least. But if Mordor is already empty, or, it ends up being empty, we get some flexibility on how to move the Nazgul around is what happens. So it can end up being a mild advantage for us to make some decisions there. You can move the eye back to the Shire area. And the last thing that card says is if the eye is in Mordor, it recalls Nazgul to Mordor instead.
3.
That's sort of the same rule. So if this was the situation, we start from the largest group. So we would start with 1 here, but now we can break the tie again. So we can essentially choose 2 Nazgul to move back to Mordor that are threatening Frodo or close to him or whatever we want to do. Or if there were 2 groups of 2, we could choose which one to move first or which one is, we get some flexibility on moving those. So that's the shadow event that gives us the most choice, basically. Those are all the things that are going to appear on those shadow cards. We will now reshuffle because we have cheated and looked at some of those cards.
You just don't want to just work with what we got?
Nah, you shouldn't really have any
Okay.
knowledge about. Oh, and then these 2 special ones, which are not in the deck yet, but will be as soon as we draw a Skies Darkened card and reshuffle to put them on top, are the Drums of War, which adds 1 shadow troop to every stronghold in Mordor. So that's just bam, 4 new troops. Or less if we've managed to put a haven, but I don't think havens in Mordor are probably that useful. And the Wheels of Saruman, we must choose one bad thing to happen. Either he breaks his oath, we remove 2 friendly troops from the board, our choice, anywhere, any 2 troops, or we have doubts, a single player must discard a total of 2 cards and or symbol tokens, or despair, we lose a hope. So that's just a bad event that we have to decide on. These are not in the deck yet, and they will be when the skies darken.
Sounds great.
And then they'll be in the deck for the
Then
rest
they'll
of the
be
game.
in that top level of the deck of whatever cards we've used, yes. So they'll come up over and over again.
So you're gonna get them in a game. They're not.
Oh yeah, and you're probably going to get them several times.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're going to go over the objectives because that's what we need to do to win the game, and then we can start. Remember that losing hope ends the game, so anything that loses hope is bad. Searching can lose hope. Skies darken when the eye is in Frodo's region can lose hope. Losing a haven loses 3 hope. That's a huge blow. 2 other things that can lose hope, but I haven't mentioned them yet because they're basically clock timers to the end of the game. If these things are happening, the game has been going on for a long time, and we should be near victory already, or else we're losing.
Okay.
And they are running out of shadow troops when the game tells you to place shadow troops. So you lose a hope for every shadow troop that you were supposed to place, but they're already still on the board.
Right.
Okay.
So there's 21 or so in the supply right now, 20 or 21. If they're all on the board and we haven't wiped any out and we need to place more, we lose a hope for everyone that we were supposed to place. And if we've run through the entire 48 card deck and are supposed to draw more cards, you lose a hope for every card that you couldn't draw. These cards don't recycle or reshuffle. They're gone when you use them. So this is essentially, we have 24 turns, I think, if there's 48 cards. Actually, there's a few more.
A couple turns after.
We added the Skies Darken cards, so a few more. but roughly that's about how many turns you have. And then you're going to start losing hope and dying really quickly. So when those run out or these run out, you start losing hope. You do gain hope for certain events, certain actions, and turning strongholds into havens. So now we've got to look at the objectives to win the game. As we mentioned, the big one is the one that destroy the One Ring. It costs 5. Thank you. And we have to have completed all 3 of the other objectives first.
Huh.
But just to know, we have to have Frodo and Sam at Mount Doom in Mordor. We have to spend 5 resistance from that player's cards and tokens. We have to make a final search roll. It's going to use these dice. This does count as an action, so they want to save one of their 4 actions for this. So Frodo spends his 5 resistance at Mount Doom and then survives a final search roll. You have to add a die for every missing hope off this track. So if hope is at 6, that's great. We're rolling 2 dice. If we're down to 3, we're rolling 5 dice, which is much worse.
Okay.
You have to process the result of that roll, possibly losing more hope. And as long as that final roll didn't take you to 0 hope, you win the game, Saruman's defeat.
Oh my gosh.
So if we somehow get them up there, down to Mount Doom, and they're at 6 or 7 hope, we're in pretty great shape. But we might be rolling 5 or 6 dice with 2 or 3 hope left to go, and trying to get lucky.
If you have extra resistance, can you reroll?
You absolutely can reroll because it's a search action. It's a search roll. But if you get to Mount Doom with 6 or 7 resistance, that's also really good shape that you're in. But the hard part is we have to do all 3 other objectives first. So, hand me 3 elves from that green circle. Because this one is attain the blessing of the elves. And we have to place 3 elven troops on it that we can't use until we complete this.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, we have to complete it with a character in Rivendell. Arwen starts there, but we have to spend 3 friendship, this heart symbol, with a character in Rivendell and at least 1 other character present. Then we put these troops into the supply. All players with a character in Rivendell gain a friendship token
nice.
from the supply. And we gain a hope. Achieving these minor objectives generally gives us a hope. Which
And
is
to
also
clarify, it says there has to be 2 characters there?
Yes. A character in Rivendell must take this action and have at least 1 other character present there.
But not player, character.
Right.
Like it could be your 2
It could
characters.
be my 2 characters or your 2 characters. But it's also good to have other characters there because they're going to gain a friendship back. You could spend 3 friendship and gain 3 back if you, me, and Nikki all had a character there.
That's cool.
All right, let me see the next one. These, by the way, are the recommended starting game objectives. We did not swap out any advanced ones. We'll look at some other ones later. This one... this one in the setup, we placed 2 additional shadow troops in Isengard. Oof.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
This is basically defeating Saruman on the way to the struggle in Mount Doom. We have to make Isengard a haven, so we have to wipe out all those troops, then bring free people's troops in there to make it a haven.
And hold it.
Take the.
Well, hopefully they're there with us to take out the troops, so we have 3 peoples.
Isengard must be a haven. Rohan region must be free of shadow troops and shadow strongholds.
Okay.
And when that's done, the current player gains a resistance token from the supply. That's it. No hope on that one. You just gain this. But then that objective is done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Really.
You live another day.
And the third one is challenge Sauron. This one might be the hardest one. We have to have all these troops, 2 Rohirrim, 2 Elven, and 3 Gondor troops present in North Ithilien, which is this location right outside Mordor. So that's going to require a lot of troop picking up and moving towards Mordor. When that happens, a character has to be there with them and spend an action. No special tokens or cards used. You shift the eye of Sauron to Ithilien. Unsurprisingly, he wants to see what's going on there. And we move every shadow troop in Mordor to Udun right here, where they're going to be ready for a big battle and possibly come and attack there later. So that is the 3 objectives that we need to do before we can throw the ring into Mount Doom and win the game.
And these 3 are any order.
Yes, correct. But they all are also sort of on, like this one is up here on the map, this one is here on the map, and that last one is right near Mordor, so it's as we sort of all move in this direction. Okay, everything's ready. The deck is ready. The tokens are on the board. Let's describe our player characters, and they all have special abilities that we need to be aware of.
Okay. I'll start with Frodo
Don't
and
read
Sam.
the solo game part of them if there is one.
Okay. Frodo and Sam, they start in the Shire. When Frodo travels or takes part in travel, the current player must either spend 1 stealth or roll a... What is it actually called, stealth?
Yes, the green cloak, yes.
Yep. Or roll for a search in Frodo's destination. You mentioned that earlier.
Yep. That's the always Frodo moving rule.
Yep. The other one is Elrond's support. Not the other, there's more. Once per turn, when Frodo prepares, if he is at a haven in the region named on the card, also gain 1 friendship from the token supply. From the supply. Sam's aid. Whenever a search is rolled, you may spend a friendship token to ignore the same number of trees or trees in squares, whatever the story was on those. Then we got put on the ring. Before a search is rolled, you may ignore all shadow troops present. If you do, lose 1 hope and shift the Eye of Sauron to Frodo's region. That doesn't seem like a lot of good ideas there.
No, but
probably if
there's
you're
like,
really
if
desperate.
there's a whole bunch of troops that you're going
Because you have to roll a die per troop.
Sure. Okay, and then for Gandalf, he starts in Tharbad. He has Mithrandir. When Gandalf musters, add up to 2 troops to his location instead of 1. Shadowfax. When Gandalf travels alone, he may move 2 locations away. He may not use special paths when he does this. So, for example, he can't travel this. That's a boat
That's
too.
a special path.
Yeah, that's a real special
That's
path.
a big move, yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Light and Flame. If Gandalf is present when a battle is rolled, you may spend 1 valor to change the same number of dice to any result you want. So it's obviously conditional based on what we might need or whoever happens to be there. So that's pretty amazing.
Right.
Cool. What do you got, Daryl?
Well, I had to go with Gimli and Legolas, so it had to be done. Dwarves and me go hand in hand. All right, so Gimli starts in Erebor, the Lonely Mountain. He is the son of Glóin. When Gimli musters in a dwarvish location, I do not have to spend the fellowship. Is that right? Friendship resource. I can just recruit some dwarves.
Nice.
Okay.
I also have Dwarven Craft. As an action, once per turn, I may gain 1 Valor token from the supply.
Oh,
Just
nice.
straight up.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty good.
You're going to throw Gimli into strongholds.
Yeah, he's
start
going to do
to,
something. There is
to take them over.
It's really far away from you, but there's also a dwarven muster spot way over there.
Okay,
Just
that
in
makes
case-
sense.
Just in case you happen to get there.
Ered Luin, the Blue Mountains.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Legolas, right nearby in the Woodland Realm. He may walk silently. Action once per turn, gain 1 stealth token from the supply.
Nice.
If he can hang out with Frodo, he can.
Move him around without having to spend
Yeah.
stealth.
He has Sure Shot. At any time, not an action, use on any player's turn, spend one of those stealth that I just earned to either remove 1 bad guy,
Shadow troops.
shadow troops, orc, from Legolas's location or an adjacent location, or to move 1 Nazgul from his region back to Mordor.
Wow.
Nice.
Those are all good results.
He shoots that guy right out of the sky, I guess. He also has Keen Sight. Once per turn, when Legolas prepares, look at the top card of the Shadow deck.
Oh.
Ooh, so can know what's going to happen.
And I'm assuming that I could share that knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
with
Well, you're
everybody,
also
right?
seeing
So,
what
Yeah, the arrow.
Right.
What part of the card we're going to
Yeah,
part,
you're-
Right.
part
which
of the
half of it is
card
gonna
we're
happen,
going to
sure.
deal with.
Yeah, that's basically
That's
public
cool.
I mean,
information.
basically, we're going to flip it, and we can discuss it.
Right, exactly. There's no
Sure.
reason to
Yeah.
go, well, this is going to do...
This seems really good later.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Lincoln's right. Getting him to Frodo and, using that stealth is pretty amazing.
Could be.
If they move together a lot.
But he can use that stealth to just pick off guys as well.
Sure.
Yeah. All
Well,
right.
particularly down here, it'd be nice to try to get into Mount Doom and stuff like that, because it's expensive stealth-wise. And I have a limit of 7 cards for both characters, and I need 5 of
Yeah,
the
well,
rings.
that's why you turn some of them into tokens.
Yeah.
When you're in a haven.
This didn't dawn on me, all of these stealths you need.
Yeah.
Thematically, it makes perfect
It makes
sense.
a lot of sense, but yes, we should almost point that out. There's so much stealth needed to get into Mordor, or huge search rolls would be
Yeah.
the other thing.
Wow, so collecting these tokens is
Yeah.
really important. I mean, that helps with the hand size, and you can
Sure.
prepare and make sense. Oh my gosh, preparing then.
Yeah, preparing is actually pretty good.
It's good, but then action economy. You're going to waste time preparing instead of doing
Yeah.
other stuff.
And your hand isn't going to be full until like the third or fourth turn.
Yeah, and you've already probably
So-
spent stuff, so.
Right. But if you have like an action, if you have an ability that's like when you prepare, also do this other thing. Didn't one of you
Right,
say
yeah,
that?
yeah. So
well, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Like what? Yeah. Okay. I have one of those too. Okay. All right. I also have a paired sort of character duo. I have Aragorn and Arwen. And they start, kissy woo woo. They start sort of near each other in the Weather Hills and Rivendell. Arwen has Evenstar, which is like Gimli's muster
Did
ability.
that actually show up randomly?
No, that's
Okay.
a recommended
Okay,
player
okay.
start for the first game. You can just randomly deal out characters. We mostly went with recommended pairings for their first game, but
Daryl wanted to be a dwarf.
Daryl
and
wanted to
things
be a
changed.
dwarf and elf. Yeah. All right. When Arwen musters in an elven location, she also does not need to spend the friendship. She can just have the free elven troop for the action. So that's also very useful for getting, although we don't have many elven troops because of this other thing. When Arwen prepares, this is send aid, and that's the trade a card for token action in a haven. If a character is in the region named on the card, so like if I play this card and someone's in Enidwaith, I can move an elven troop from Arwen's location to that character's location. So I prepare
Regardless of
where that is, as long as it matches the card, which none of my cards actually match right now, but it's a cool little like dispatch the elves across the map possibility. And give counsel. Once on my turn when Arwen uses fellowship, that's a card transferring, the card you give or take does not need to match her region. Once per
Oh.
turn.
Nice.
All right, and Aragorn is Ranger of the North. When he's present when a search is rolled, you may re-roll 1 search die. So that's like a free resistance roll. Captain of the West, if he's present when a battle is rolled, remove up to 2 shadow troops for each red result, for each result rolled instead of 1. And Andoril, which is his sword, once per turn, if at least 1 objective has been completed, remove 1 shadow troop from Aragorn's location.
Okie dokie.
And Nikki's characters are.
Yeah, I'm Merry and Pippin. And so that's another one of the 2 people together. I have Loyal Friend. It's an action. Once per turn, I gain 1 friendship token from the supply.
Nice.
All right. And then I have a Distract. At any
These are not
time.
the droids you're looking for.
That's
oh, sorry,
right.
that's the wrong thing.
That's the wrong. Okay, so distract. At any time, not an action, use on any player's turn. If there are fewer than 4 Nazgul in Merry and Pippin's region, you may spend 1 friendship to move up to 2 Nazgul to their region.
That is distracting.
It is.
And you do this on the other player's turn.
At any time.
Anytime. And then I've got Give Us a Song. It's an action. If Merry and Pippin are in Frodo's location, spend 3 friendship to gain 2 hope.
Wow. Too bad we don't have 3 friendship to get going on that right away.
I know. I have flavored text on the
I know,
bottom
I
of
do
my
too. I'll have
card.
to read it when we get back to
Oh,
me.
do we want
Yeah, go
me to
for
read
it.
it?
Oh yeah, we didn't do our flavor text.
Yeah.
Only one of mine has it. Same here.
We hobbits ought to stick together. There must be someone with intelligence in the party. And then my other character is Éowyn. I am a shield maiden of Rohan. When Éowyn musters in a Rohan location with the horses, you do not need to spend a friendship.
Okay, nice.
To-
So we have
to
the
muster.
discount for everything except
Gondor.
Gondor.
Okay. And then I have no living man am I. If Éowyn is present when a battle is rolled, remove one Nazgul in her region from the game for each, that symbol on the die.
From the game.
From the game.
Nice.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So you've killed the Witch King.
Yeah.
From the game, do not lose 2 friendly troops.
That's great. So this
Yeah.
makes this an incredibly great
So it moves, but
Result.
result with no drawback as long as she's there.
And Gandalf. If Gandalf's there, he can.
If you're there, you can force that die result. Yeah, getting those two together with some battles would be amazing.
I am of the house Errol, and not a serving woman. I can ride and wield blade, and I do not fear either pain or death.
All right. Right? She's the niece of
Yeah,
Theoden, the
the-
king.
Yes.
Yes.
And her brother is Éomer,
Yeah.
who we're not playing with.
Yes, we do. That is a character in the game
Really?
that we're not playing with. Yes.
Okay.
We get another Rohan character. All right. So we mentioned that we have this cool dice tower that the game comes with, and what Gamegenic.
Yep. Well, before we get
Accessories
started,
are we using?
let's mention first that we're using their sleeves. We've got
Of
the
course.
sand sleeves, which are the Dixit sleeves, which are fantastic, the matte
Yep.
sleeves, and the standard gray sleeves, standard card sleeves. We are also using a token silo that Nikki has in the One Ring yellow here, which is pretty awesome. We will actually pull these out, but you can use these and move them around easily, which is very nice. And you can also use that tray as a dice tray, which is cool. And we're also using the Watchtower 100 Plus XL new trays. We've been using these for a while as our draw and discard pile management holders.
Yeah.
But these are the new ones that actually have slightly larger size, so you can have more sleeves, and they are the interior matches the exterior.
Yeah.
Which is
Nice,
cool.
yeah.
They used to be gray on the inside.
a
I actually like that they're
redesign.
in the colors.
Very cool.
Well, cool.
All right.
So we start with me, right?
Yes, Frodo and Sam are the start.
So sadly, I cannot move easily. I have no stealth tokens to help conceal my
right.
movement. So I do have, you had mentioned earlier, I have one card. I have Elrond's Foresight.
Oh,
and it's
right. What
event
does that
played
do?
anytime, not an action. The current player may reveal up to 4 cards from the top of the player deck. They may optionally add one of them to their hand. They may not select a Sky's Darkened card. And then we can return the cards to the top of the player deck in any order, which is actually pretty phenomenal if we're worried about something coming up at any point in time. Maybe we can adjust it. I can't take the Sky's Darkened card, though. That would be
Well,
rough
that
if I
would be
could.
silly.
But it'd be great if we could.
But it would also be nice to know if a Sky's Darkened card was about to come, too.
Yep. So with Frodo and Sam, they can't really move right now. I don't have any stealth cards. So what I'm going to do is they'll just hide and just waste their action. But I am going to move Gandalf by himself. So he's going to go 1, 2 with Shadowfax. Then he's going to move 1. That's his extra action. So now it's going to be, this is my 3rd action, and this is my 4th action. So this is where he ends up. He's dragged these troops with him.
Sure.
Free troops. Free. And I think that's it. So now we're going to draw 2 cards.
And that thing seems safe now, but eventually it's going
I
to be
think
risky.
Nothing's
to
ever
lea-
safe.
to leave havens empty.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I
if,
think
the,
you're
if
right,
the shadow
but-
rises,
Oh, I forgot that was a
these
Haven.
guys from Dol Amroth. Oh no, that's not. Oh no, they've got a long
No, I
way
mean,
to go.
they do have a long path
They have
to
a long
go,
way to go.
and
There's
some
no-
battles to win.
yeah,
so.
there's a long way to go. Okay, we're good.
Okay. We got Mirkwood, and it's got a resistance token icon, and Mordor, which has a stealth icon, which is fantastic. I need those.
Yes, 2 player cards and 2 shadow cards.
Yeah.
So, bottom half is reinforcements
Oh,
to
boy.
near Harad, down here. And
Near Aaron Harad.
Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye.
Oof.
Nice.
That's gonna
No,
be bad news.
not good.
We have to. Well, at least I can.
All right, we need to get some stealth to Frodo and get him out of there.
And the play is clockwise, right?
Yes, it is. And this is the one where now that Mordor is almost empty, it's going to start moving them around in different ways. All right. Second shadow card is also reinforcement to Nirn.
Nerd. Boy, it's getting busy over there.
It is getting busy. And it's deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye.
Uh-oh.
So, no, the first one comes from Mordor.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a busy party over there. Now, since it's empty, we choose 2 that we want out of those 2 to go to the Eye. That's actually, all right, as long as we can move Frodo away from there.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. If they're all on one space, that's
One area,
that's,
yeah.
that's
No.
or one region. That's okay as long as Frodo's not there.
As long as we don't make search rolls and we use
Right.
stealth when we move Frodo.
So we're gonna have to get them out of there.
So we
somehow.
need to hit, make him go like as quickly as possible to another region. All right.
Well,
but-
we could all meet in Rivendell like we should.
Well, can't I drag him with me?
Right.
Automatically.
So on Nikki's
yeah,
turn,
right, let's
we need
finish
to
the
get
card.
them out.
We need to move 2 of these 3 Nazgul.
Get him out of the path?
I guess.
Where
yeah. So
do we
move
want-
this one?
Or that guy? Since everybody's going
You
up
wanna leave
there?
this one down there? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Move these 2.
Well,
Just a thought.
Sure.
And now remember, if we attack, if we cause a battle, we get to move the Eye to where the battle happens.
Right.
So that will start redeploying Nazgul. We'll go ahead and move that one. We need to move 1 more of these.
Sure.
I mean, that's crazy how many are over there. But
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they know he's in the
It's like-
Shire
like,
somewhere.
I mean, if we,
Yeah,
it's
they
like if
do.
he moves without a stealth, we could almost lose right now.
I mean, thematically, we're kind of on
could
point.
lose.
We
There
are.
wasn't that many, but
Totally.
It was like 1 or 2 to start, wasn't it?
So-
2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was more than that.
More
But
than
yeah.
that, for
Hiding
sure.
under
When
the
they went to
tree.
Weathertop,
All right.
Yeah.
We definitely need. Well, you have a stealth card too. I mean, although you have no characters
I-
anywhere near Frodo.
am not going over there.
Yeah.
I'm not crossing the Misty Mountains
Okay.
easily.
All right.
I guess I could.
All right. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, madness.
Yeah.
I mean, if we cause a battle somewhere,
It moves
They
the
will
Eye.
come.
We definitely want to do that at some point. So, and you can recruit dwarf troops for free.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some mustering. I think it has to happen for both of these guys. So only one of them's gonna do 1 action, right? And then one of them's gonna do 4. So the question becomes, which of the 4? Oh boy, having 2 characters instead of 1,
Complicates it.
that really kind of complicates those things for you. Well, for sure, Gimli is going to muster, and I get to do it for free, for dwarves, only for dwarves. Give
Cool.
me a little dwarf dude.
Dwarf
Right.
dude.
All right, drop him in there. Now the question is, do I want to continue with? And we can do these over and over again, right?
Yeah.
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 He can literally just build a dwarf army.
can.
Right now.
And
As
then
long as
just
they're in the supply.
go off and marching. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to do that.
I mean, if we can convert
hang out
these,
with Bear Dude.
We definitely
No, babe.
would like to convert one of them at some point. And we need
boy.
to convert this one.
The thing is, he can do it for free.
I know.
I don't have to. He doesn't have to spend
No,
cards.
I like it.
Like, does it make sense just to spend my 4 actions?
Maybe?
Just,
Yeah, just to get the-
come on,
Maybe?
dwarves.
I mean, and you're gonna might as well go pick up this one if you can
So
when you
many-
start moving, right?
So many Scottish accents.
I'm waiting
So
for you to
many,
do 'em.
so many CGI shrunken actors.
We're gonna build
Do
troops,
it. Do it.
Sure.
Go
Right?
for
4
it.
more, 3 more.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Load that up, and then we are going to. Okay, so Legolas cannot because I do not have a friendship, and these guys are going to be moving along.
Yeah, the
this
good thing is,
way.
like, if we take
But
care
they
of business
could,
and
they
get
could
out of it,
also
they're
go
kind of like
this way.
stuck
We
up
don't
here.
really know which
Oh,
path
right.
they're gonna
We just
follow.
don't know until that happens.
And they could go to, they could start on one path and move on another.
Since I'm spending this turn just preparing for the
Sure,
future,
sure.
preparing for the future, we're gonna walk silently.
It's a plan.
Once per turn, gain 1 stealth token.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So that's his one action. So Gimli, 4 musters. Legolas used his special ability
Absolutely.
to walk silently, and that is that.
Walk silent.
We've got Mirkwood and Dale.
Yeah,
Did you
right where-
shuffle?
That's
Pretty awesome.
That's pretty great.
This
yeah.
is completely appropriate.
And they're both valor for fighting battles with, too.
Nice.
All right, 2 shadow cards.
Fantastic.
All right, we have our first moving shadow troops. This is advance, is what it's called. So we ignore the bottom half of the card.
Right.
We just look at the purplish path from Umbar to Grey Havens.
Just
It's
there.
this one we were talking
Yeah,
about.
the one
Yeah.
that's bad.
So it's here, here, here
Nice.
to here.
Nice.
But all that's going to happen now is
Is one.
this.
Yeah.
Right. Because
And
there's no
it's-
one further along the path.
Okay, that is. And you, if there were multiples, you would start
Everyone
closer.
along
Yeah.
the path would just move
Okay.
one step. So
Okay.
if there was anyone here, they would take this last move all the way up to Grey Havens. If there was anyone here, even if there was anyone here, they would go here. Even if they'd had a previous battle and left both enemy troops there, they would move one step along that path.
Okay, they would move as long as there wasn't a battle. Like if there were troops there, they wouldn't. They would fight.
They always move. Nope, they never are blocked from moving. You move
okay.
every troop along the path.
And then if they land on a troop, then they
there's
fight.
a battle.
Got it.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, those
Ready?
are the
Yes,
those are the
thank you.
black
Go ahead.
Corsairs
Wait.
of Umbar.
Oh
here.
yes. I was going to say bottom. I was reading the bottom half of the card, but I already said ignore that part.
Ignore it. And
All right.
we're doing the top again.
We're doing the top
here.
again, so we're ignoring the bottom half of the card. This is Dol Guldur, and it's this yellow path towards Minas Tirith,
So minus
Coming around
which
this
comes all the way around to here. Yep. And again, there's no one else further down the path, so they just move that one. And that's it. Oh, and it's
Are you
nice.
gonna
It's
go
closer.
get 'em?
He's going to get those guys, I bet. That's it. That's the
Get
2
'em.
shadow cards.
Okay.
Gimli can just.
Convert that one.
Convert it without
All right.
a battle.
So, I have Arwen, who I know. Go ahead and put 1 green elven troop here in Rivendell. It does not cost a friendship icon because she has the even star ability in a green location. And I don't yet know if she's going to do 4 actions or Aragorn. So I don't have any stealth to go pick up. Well, I could pick up Gandalf and Frodo and let you spend a stealth, but then we couldn't really go more than 1 space. I could. Can Aragorn do anything good? He's good at battles. I almost want to get him over with Gimli. He's also good with Frodo when searches happen. He's good
There's
everywhere.
so
but he's
many
not-
things and
there
so
really
many
are.
options.
There really
Yeah.
are.
There's no just do this, right? There's no best. I don't see a best player. Just as of yet. And soon it's going to be about reacting, right?
Okay, I guess. All right, so let's do that again. I'll do the other elven troop with Arwen. That's another muster. And I'm not sure if this is the best action or use or anything, but it could be helpful. I've used 2 of her actions. I will move her twice and pick up Aragorn to go there.
He was injured.
Well, you know,
She's helping him out.
they wanted to have a picnic and stroll around. And
Look at the broken sword.
That's right.
Yeah, the sword's still broken.
I don't even really have I don't have a 5th action. I don't even have an Aragorn action to do. Because he can't muster anything. He doesn't need to travel anywhere else.
Pretty sure the
Kinda
prophecy
wants-
says he can't have his sword remade until the ring is in Rivendell too.
Ooh la la.
Which is something you have to wrap your head around in this game. Is like we're gonna have people all over the place just
Yeah.
doing weird stuff. Like
Yeah.
they
They're not
they
great
might
group.
just Merry and Pippin might spend the whole just hanging out in the Shire and pipe weeding it up or whatever.
Well, they have the brains for it.
You know what? I'm gonna move him with the troops. There's no reason for the troops to hang out there and do nothing. So I'm gonna get him down here, and possibly start getting ready to clear this out. We're gonna get more troops here eventually, but I don't want to waste his action and do absolutely nothing. All right, my
But
2
we are-
cards.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Let's see what those 2 cards are.
Well, one is kind of dark looking and
Yeah, it
Wait,
it's
is.
not going
Already?
to stay in my hand. Yes. Actually, it's the first card off the top, so I should draw this first.
Yep.
Skies darken. Increase the threat rate by 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're dead.
If the eye is in Frodo's region, lose 2 hope.
Oh my.
Add 3 shadow troops to Eamon Mule, which is right here. Just Teleport in and go gnome. Shuffle the shadow discard pile.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually...
yep.
Oh. And it goes right on the top.
And it goes... So that's
That's
just...
not
it's
that many for the bad
4
dudes.
cards plus the 2 that were in
So-
the discard pile.
But what's different than the other pandemics,
And
because
I'm
of the
about
top
to
and
draw
the,
2 of them right now.
yeah. But the top and bottom
Mm-hmm.
means they could do different things than
do
what they
different
did
things,
the first
right.
time they
Yeah.
came out.
Right. It's not always going to move this guy on that path.
Right.
It could do the other
Or
thing.
always summon an orc to Emin Wheel, or yeah.
But...
I like it. Also, I
the
don't know what to
but
do.
the Saruman card's always going to do Saruman things.
Yes, which is not
And
great.
the Mordor card's always going to do Mordor stuff.
That was the thick deck, too.
Oh gosh, Saruman. Yeah, he's going to
Got
off like
6
2 of our
cards.
guys.
Yeah, it's
every
like
time
2
he
guys, 1 hope, or
Yep.
2 cards.
Yeah, we're
every
never
single
doing the
time.
hope.
All right. My second card is a Valor in Harad Waith, which is not great, but all right.
Yeah, no,
That
we
was
want-
one
we
card.
want
We
That's
only
friendship.
just
have-
exchange. It doesn't matter where it's at. So
Yeah.
ultimately,
I know,
it's super valuable where you're
It
at.
does matter if it's where you're at or close by.
Right.
Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. All right.
Here
And
we
we
go.
were hoping for
Top
Top.
half of the card,
Yep.
Moving.
Umbar to Grey Havens. It's going to
This
cause a
guy's
battle.
gonna-
It's the pink path, and it goes here.
all right, let them
Ooh.
fight.
So
One
Now,
die.
One
let's
to
watch
one.
it go.
we can't do anything. We can't do re-rolls. There's no characters there. It's just a straight up die roll.
Yes.
And we killed the Shadow Troop. Yeah.
Good
was a
job,
good roll.
Gondorians. And
Yeah, good job,
Pelargir.
Pelargir defenders. And also top half of the card, moving from Dol Guldur
No.
to Minas Tirith. That was the same one we had before, right? So they go
yellow?
here on the yellow
They're going.
to
Oh,
Dagor Lad.
they're
And we haven't summoned. We got to
marching.
watch these guys, but they're not on that path. So we haven't summoned anybody else. And that
Okay.
does not cause a battle. And that's my turn.
Oh gosh,
We're
that
still
split
on
card
2.
mechanic.
Is so
Right.
great.
It's
But
cool.
like, because these guys could start moving all of a sudden towards something else.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
They only have the teal path, though.
Yeah, they do. All right, Nikki, ready
Yeah.
for your
so many.
I'm ready.
4+1 actions? What are
I
you gonna
am. Well,
Get those Nazgul out of there.
Mary and Pippin
Or-
are moving,
do? Sure.
and they're gonna take Frodo with them.
Do you have?
I
she
have
does have a
one
stealth.
stealth,
Okay.
so
All
I
right.
And so
can't
does
go
Frodo.
very far.
I think you can spend Frodo's too.
Can I?
No. It says the current player must either spend one or
okay.
roll.
Okay.
All
so,
right.
so you can only move one.
Yeah, but you
So-
bring everybody one
I'm
space.
bringing
well,
everybody.
might as well bring
Player.
everybody unless they
So
don't wanna
here's
move
my
for some-
one. I
Great.
can only do one
Do
though.
it. What are we, we're putting
Dun,
on?
dun, dun,
What did I
dun,
do
dun,
for the
dun.
other
Oh, that's
There
the
you
wrong
go.
movie, too.
So they all went there. That's one action for those two. For my second action, I will take a friendship.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't move with them any further, can I?
I mean, you can, but it would cause a 7-die search.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that
No,
doesn't
no,
seem
not good.
great. No.
Red alert.
Well, I'll drag everybody with me on the next one space on the
Okay.
next. one.
Sure.
I'm gonna take this back and put it back and just use the one action with
Sure,
them,
sure.
which
So you
was
can do
the
4 with
move.
Eowyn.
And then Erwin's gonna do stuff. All right. So she can muster, and I won't have to spend a friendship
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm in one of the horsies.
There you go. There's one.
There's should I just go for it?
You can go for it as many times as you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. Why don't I like Daryl did? So
Yeah.
2 more.
I mean, I don't
yeah,
think
just use it
I don't
up.
think having big armies to do stuff with is bad.
Yep.
So yeah, these are all with her,
And then that's that.
and then that's that.
Okay, draw 2 cards.
Here's your 2 cards. They should be safe.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, we divided the deck into
That was
like,
a big.
Cool.
That
It
was
was a big
big
stack of
yeah.
at least like 14 or 15 cards.
All right, so I got another stealthy and a
Good,
friendship.
all right.
So if we're all still together, I
So
can
you can
move
take
us
one.
again,
Or so they can take it and do it. Yeah.
or we can exchange.
What is the? It has to match
oh,
the
that
region,
region
that you're
exactly. What region is that? That's
Oh.
different.
This one.
Yeah, it's not the area.
Doesn't work.
So it'll work on her turn.
Oh yeah, it's here.
Cool. Okay.
All right, 2 shadow cards. Movement. No. Nope. Reinforcements. Near Harad. Near Aaron. And deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. But Mordor is empty.
This is bad.
No, it's actually not that bad. It just moves this one. You deploy from the largest group, and that's it.
Oh,
There's no
I
more
thought
that
something
can,
bad happened if they're all there and Frodo's there and the eye is there. And...
It's only...
Okay.
Only when you do a search.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's another reinforcement.
Bottom.
Nern.
Nern.
Big stack of troops. And it's another deploy
Yes.
3 Nazgul, which nothing is happening because they're
Right.
already
They're all
all
in
at
the
the eye.
Shire.
Okay.
Okay.
That's amazing. Well, I guess we're drawing the same cards over and over again,
Right.
so almost all of them are that same text, which
Okay.
is kind of working out funny.
Well, it's going to be Frodo and Sam are going to do one thing. They can move.
Yes.
9 Nazgul, Sauron's most terrible servants, is what it says. Here you go. There's a discard card. We're going to move 1. All of us are going, hey.
Hey, not surprising.
Hey.
Yay. And there was much rejoicing. Okay. Now it is Gandalf's turn. He is going to move. Do you want him to move here to bring troops to you?
Doesn't seem like a bad idea, right? Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need to use the friendship and...
So here's one movement. Now he can move away since he's on his own. I don't know if there's a reason to do that.
Or he could take all the troops and go fight someone.
So if
why
he
don't you
goes-
just why don't we just keep going and have a battle?
Sure, we can go down here, right?
Bring
Yeah, I can move
Aragorn
you.
too.
Yeah. Do you want to go here to Moria and maybe take that
No,
over?
because this is one of our objectives. Let's
Sure.
clean both of these. Well,
Sure.
I mean it's a long trip around, but let's do both.
Okay.
I
that-
can
I
head
fully
over there
plan on
too.
taking this next turn if
Great.
everybody shows up.
Great.
Because
Okay.
even he can do it with one little dude.
Yeah, and these guys are 2 steps away if that path activates.
Well, that's his first action.
okay. Let's
There's
do it.
2. We're going to deal with those guys right off the bat. So, we are going to attack. We're going to roll 3 dice, right?
Okay.
He does
Up
not
to
have
3
any-
dice, it's your choice.
The-
But
Just clarifying, the move is your second action.
Yes.
The attack is your third action.
Correct.
Got it. I'm really clarifying.
Do you happen to have any Valor token?
I do have one, and also Aragorn causes this to kill 2 shadow troops.
Okay,
instead
so
of 1.
I feel
So
I
we-
should first take because I need to spend the Valor card to change those results. So I want to exchange a card
Can
with
you even do it? You're not in the right region.
We're together.
Oh, if we're in Enidwaith.
Oh, that's right.
So
Okay.
I can
Yep.
give you. Oh, you know what? Take this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey,
spend
that's
an
also
action. Have
that's-
that.
Okay, there you go. So now we're down to 2 more action. One more
One more.
action.
Let's roll the battle. Let's
Yep.
just roll the battle.
Yep. Go ahead and do it.
All right.
Since you're there too.
Hey, we got. Well, they're dead. So
and 2 of
we didn't do this, but it would have been better strategically to roll less
Sure,
dice.
because we're going to lose one of our troops.
2. We got 2 dice that kill a
Sure,
shadow
sure,
and
that's
a
right.
friendly
Okay.
troop. So
there's
if
a
we were
trade-off.
You're right.
You know,
It would have been riskier. We might have had no result.
we gotta give what's her name something to do.
But right. So we lost 2 and 2, and
Yep.
So now this eye of Sauron moves
Yay.
here.
Right, because of the battle.
yes. In fact, that was really the first step. We should have done that first. It's
Yep.
on the attack card.
If
And it's in this is the region,
That's
right?
right, correct.
Okay.
Hey, Nazgul just took a dive.
Well,
taking
it
a
swooped.
Yeah.
well, to be fair, they should be on horses right now.
Yeah.
True, but look at how cool that is.
And then we might be able to, on my turn or so, clear this one out. Since as long as we have, remember, we can spend our valor to keep killing those guys and wiping them out, and you can
I
spend
don't think
valor
there's
to
a
change the
road
result.
there.
It's
You
2
have
moves.
to
It's
go
two moves,
around.
It's
or
2
whatever.
moves instead of 1.
Cool. 2 cards. Mirkwood. Cool. That's another stealth card, which is helpful. And
That
hey,
is
a
good.
Mordor card that I can use to change some results as Gandalf.
It is
Sweet.
nice, yes.
Okay. Don't forget we have the Elrond's foresight that might be helpful at some point if we want to rejigger the
Oh.
deck
Yeah. Is
to
it
avoid.
is it on your turn or is it any time at
It's
all?
any time,
Okay.
not an action.
I think, let's see. I would do it on like Nikki's turn or your next turn, because that would be when we're getting to the end of our first stack of cards.
Okay.
And maybe getting to the next Skies Darken card.
Yep.
But I mean, it only draws, what, 3 or 4 cards? It's not going to show you that much stuff.
You pull 4 cards.
Or
And you may keep one though, which is good.
do it right before my turn to see if I can get the friendship cards that we need for
Sure. That can
this.
absolutely, we can do that too.
That's maybe what we want to do. All right, Daryl, what are you going to do?
Well, first we got to do
Oh,
the
Oh, yeah, all
madness.
this. Oh, right. I know. I draw these 2 cards, and I think we're done. Good call,
We're
Nikki.
not.
No, we have
Hey.
the Wheels of Saruman.
Okay.
So, Lincoln, or really all of us agreeing, choose one of the following. Remove 2 friendly troops from the board, lose 1 hope, or a single player discards 2 cards or symbol tokens total.
Yikes.
Yeah.
In a way.
Troops, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we could
Yeah.
lose like this
Yeah, the
guy,
guy that's on his
Oh,
own
the
saves you
pro.
the action. Well, you can also
like-
draw them in too.
and like one of these, or this elf
Yeah,
here.
right.
Yeah.
I think this guy.
Yep.
In a way.
Well, we have to give her things to do. So having elves.
Yes.
Having elves to muster
That's
for basically
where I was
free is-
going
yes.
with what,
No,
yeah.
totally. All right.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes.
That wasn't too terrible.
Hey, it's the other card.
Oh, it's
Come
the-
on.
well,
Who
yeah.
shuffled this?
You saw me shuffle them. All right,
I
it's
was
1 to
shuffling
every
them.
shadow stronghold.
We know how Aaron
in
shuffles.
Mordor.
So he groups all the
I,
terrible stuff
I
together.
shuffled it though. Oh no, you shuffled the top half. That's right.
Okay. Look at Mordor. It's scary.
Yeah.
And just to point out, even though I said this would be like the end of the game, there's only 10 shadow troops in the supply already. So we definitely need to kill more to not lose hope and lose the game. I mean, we're okay
Nice.
right now, but if it gets to really be really low, it's very bad.
Well, the good thing is on my next turn or Nikki's turn, we can come over here and be out of the range of the
Yes. Yes.
Nazgul.
Now that Gimli's mustered his dwarven force.
Yes.
Does he want to
something.
muster some more? He's got 2.
I think he wants to move them.
Yeah, I think I need to move. I don't know if I have time for,
It's time to
for
march.
messing around. We got to deal with the Necromancer and Dol Gundor.
What you need to do is potentially just move him over there with you first.
To bring him along, or
Yes. Because then you have more troops and you have Legolas with you. Unless you
Well,
have
he
some
can just
other...
pick him up on the way. It's the
Yeah, that's
same
true.
thing.
It's 1, 2. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yeah, I'm trying to weigh the benefit of like should
He could do the attack.
Together or separate?
yeah should our guys be all together, or should we keep them just
I mean,
in
come on.
case? Like
Well, here,
although
here's
he's got
the-
these great abilities that. All right.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. You need both of them if you wanted to get it this turn.
I
Because
couldn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then the conqueror is a
Yeah,
fifth
that's what I'm saying. He
action.
could actually do the final the attack.
Right.
Well, whoever's the best for the attack on that.
Well, no.
Well, there is
so,
no
Oh,
attack.
I see.
So here's. I need 1 more valor. So I
Oh.
need to spend 1 action. Gimli has to
To
spend
gain-
1
he doesn't
action
have
to
the
gain.
I forgot
so
it takes
this
2
is
of that.
not happening
It's
this
not
turn.
I thought you said it was, but
Yeah,
that's totally fine.
once I realized, I was like,
I totally
wait,
forgot about the
it's
3 valor
not.
also.
So I can
And just move towards
we
it.
can
Just set
approach
yourself
it.
up
We
towards
can
it,
lay
sure.
siege to Dol Guldur. So I guess the question remains: do I bring them all with me? Why not?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This is where all the guys are,
yeah,
right?
this is where all the guys are.
So we're gonna. All right, Gimli.
I mean, and we know that they want to move on this path towards Minas Tirith, and what's the other? The yellow path towards
Yeah.
this, and the pink
Yeah.
path towards that. So they're not really even heading up this way yet.
So he could spend all of his and just, or no, we're gonna go here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Are we taking?
Well, here's the deal.
We're taking him with me. Let's just do it.
Mm-hmm.
We're all gonna do it. Right?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 3 actions with Gimli. His 4th action is to give me a valor token, please, with my dwarven craft. As we're preparing the siege here of Dol Guldur. And then it's 1 action for Legolas, which I could prepare. We could see what that card is. It probably doesn't matter too much right now, right? So I'm just going to walk silently and
Okay,
take
get a
a stealth token.
Yeah, I mean that's great. You can bank a huge amount of stuff.
And that is that.
Okay.
Gimli and Legolas are buddy already.
They're camping out,
What do
plotting.
we have? And then okay, hand limits.
Yeah. You're only
You're,
at
you're
6.
good. I mean, we're all going to start worrying. We all need to actually figure out ways to spend our cards.
Well,
pretty
I'm going to
soon.
probably use Elrond's foresight, like you said, and then I'll have 7 at the end of my turn. And I'm going to spend Mirkwood to move because I want to get out of.
Of course. Yeah. No, you're good, but he's going to be full
Weather
next
Hills.
turn.
Yep. Nikki might get
I would
one.
love to hang out with you in Misty Mountain area because I've got a friendship.
Well,
one.
we're going to be going there. They're going to hopefully take care of some of this stuff before we even get there.
The second card I pulled was Lembus.
Oh, hey, food.
Oh.
The current player may do 2 more actions with one of their characters.
Oh, ho, ho,
Ooh,
ho.
hold on to that. That's your...
That's pretty great.
So that's
It does count against your hand limit, so but you
Right.
can do that when
Right.
it says you can.
and you
do
can
it
always
on
just
your turn.
burn it if you're going over your hand limit.
Oh, heck,
and
I
do
can
it
use
and
it.
use
Right.
it. So, all right.
If I get into a haven, I can convert these to the tokens.
To tokens, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And we're doing the bottom half.
We are,
Nirn.
which is Nirn. Look at this army in Nirn.
I know. And then
Now.
it's shift the eye to Frodo's
Oh,
region.
we just got it out of there. But that's okay,
Yeah.
because if it was already there, we would roll a search with all
Yes,
the
we
Nazgul
would.
dice.
That would be
Yeah,
horrible.
that's fine, right? Yeah. It's shifting the eye. Like now we know though, it's critical to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
By the way, after we process all these cards, then we should move them over to the discard pile.
sorry.
Doesn't really matter much, but all right. Next one.
Process.
Top half.
It's the hand.
Movement from Isengard.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually works out
Along
for
the
us.
purple.
They're going to
Because they're going towards the Grey Havens, but
ice.
it basically saves us a move if we're going to attack them anyway. Because they're going on the purple path toward Grey Havens, which is
No,
a
I'm like,
really
where is
long
it?
path up to there.
Oh, it's up there. I can't
don't know.
see through all the Nazgul.
I'm feeling the Battle of Helm's Deep right here.
Right.
Happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, in fact, they might get here before you do. You need to get. Someone needs to get you there.
I can do stuff.
I know, but we don't want them to. If they moved like on my turn before you got there
Yeah.
and turned this into a shadow stronghold,
Yeah.
we'd be at 1 hope.
Sweet.
No, bad. Very, very bad. Is
Before
what
you
I'm
get to
saying. Oh,
sing your song.
I have
So-
to have 3 friendship
do.
to sing
No, I
my
know.
song to give us some hope. But,
All right.
Okay. Aaron, you're up.
Yes.
And this is processed.
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, I wish I had stealth so I could come and pick you up and move Frodo. But I have
Yeah.
none.
I'll be back to pick you up later.
We want to convert. We want to get this card to you on your turn because we're in
Me?
area door. Yes, you want the friendship.
I thought you wanted the friendship.
No,
Okay.
Now, there's no downside.
the one thing we want to do is try to deal with this. So friendship is helpful here, but
I
maybe
thought it was for you. I thought I was giving it to you and you were going to do the friendship
maybe
thing.
we'll see. But we're,
Well,
what
I mean,
region
you
is
could
yours
give
in?
it to me, but I still need 3 to do the thing
Yeah.
in Rivendell, unfortunately, which is... I mean, I could come and get it from you, but it doesn't do me any good until I have 3. Do you have a friendship card?
I do.
from Dale.
From Dale, though.
Yes, but...
Way over here. I know Arwen's got.
Yeah, but I have to be at a haven, too. I can ignore the rule once per turn, but I have to be in a haven.
But is
So
that you giving the card?
It's giving or receiving.
Or receiving. yeah.
Okay.
But I'd have to come all the way over there and be in a haven.
I mean, how critical every turn is it to ensure that this is not
it
here?
seems fairly critical.
I mean, you could just.
I'm
Sort of
thinking about that.
suicide over here.
It's not even suicide because me and Gandalf can both slaughter those troops.
Oh, you have. Yeah.
We both have valor to spend, and we can only roll 1 die instead of rolling 3 and risking all our dudes. I kind of think that's the one move, actually. All right, let's see. All right, Arwen. How many elves are there? Just 1?
3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, we're giving her things to do.
All right.
remember?
Well, let's do that.
3 or 1.
3. I mean, I don't have much else to do.
She can move.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that she might be the person to finish this
Yeah.
objective, which is
Sure.
why I haven't been moving around.
Sure. She can also move and come back. 1, 2, and then just come back, right, to give you 3 more troops to deal with forwards of Eisen here. Or Helm's Deep.
Do you have any friendship?
I have 1.
Because Arwen, you could go pick that up.
That's right, without being in the proper area.
Oh, but you have to be in a haven. So you
Yeah.
would have to
Yeah.
get
to the
You
haven.
would have to get there.
That's another reason.
I mean,
to,
I'm
like,
heading
not,
that way.
Not leave
Okay.
there.
Oh, you do have a stealth for this upcoming turn.
I do
Yes,
have a
she does.
stealth,
Okay.
so we
As long as
will
we
be
still-
moving that way.
Okay. I think we have to do this, Lincoln. Do you want Gandalf to come down here and fight?
Sure, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have a valor symbol, which
So
will
do
help.
I. So
Right, but his result can change to whatever we want.
yes.
It's not a problem.
How many dice do you think we should roll?
Well, we only have 3. That was the whole point of maybe using.
Well, you can only roll 3 dice.
I mean,
Sure, true.
they've got 4 troops there, so
Yeah.
we're
I
gonna-
think okay.
we can get a
But you
chance of killing
I
3
think
of them.
we should roll
Or
2
4, because he can. His symbols can kill
so
2.
we don't.
Get
Right,
rid of
my
a
symbols
good
can
guy.
kill 2, but valor can also kill another one.
I'll let you decide because
Yeah.
my nature is just be like, give me
Just-
as many
just
dice
max,
as we
yeah.
can and just
I
chuck
just don't
them in
want to
that
lose
tower.
I guess you can always spend yours to
Change the result.
change the result. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
same exact roll as last
That's
time,
nuts.
But that's
Okay.
but that's okay because this kills 2 with
Well,
Aragorn's.
let's spend 1 to change it to the kill 4.
Well, we already are killing 4.
You're killing 3 guys. No
I know,
matter
but I
what.
can convert it to 4 without losing another.
Yeah, without losing.
could save one of
Is
our
that worth it? Do you want
guys.
to spend a valor for that?
Don't you think so? I mean,
yeah, but I think we haven't. I think
Seems
let's,
so
let's-
mean. Just
I know. It's,
throwing the elves into the meat grinder.
I know.
so you can recruit more
so
elves.
we can recruit more.
you know what? You actually did 3 actions with her, and that's 2. You've already done 2. You actually need to take these back.
You're right.
She's only gonna
You're
muster 1.
I totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Forgot the move and the action were a
it's
battle
2
were
things, yeah.
separate
Yeah.
actions.
Right.
You're right. So she's done her 1 action.
Is it?
Okay.
I mean, doesn't it just cause a battle? But you're trying to do an attack, not just a
It does. It only causes a battle when they move with.
on their own. Sure.
We could make this move, and nothing happens. The move does not cause the battle, which is what I was forgetting and not and doing.
right.
The attack has to be a separate action, which
Okay.
you're right. I should have done that. All right. So the real question is, do you want to spend a valor or do we want to lose the troops?
I don't think it's worth losing. She's now has things to do since we put those back. So
Okay.
so I'm
we-
going to spend 1 of my card.
to change it to this.
Yep. So then she
So
kills 4 and we only lose
We
1.
kills 4 and we only lose 1.
Might as well,
Do you want to lose the dwarf or do? Might as well lose the elf. We
Yeah.
still have.
for her things
Okay.
to do. I mean, she really does need things to do. Until
Gonna
we can do
start
what we
wrapping
want to
it
do.
up.
So this is discard.
Well, I know, but we need to take care of this
It's gonna
one action, which will give us 3 more elves, so let's be happy about that.
Well, now I don't know what to do. That's where I was gonna go fight.
Here, we're not fighting.
Here.
No, here.
She means Eowyn.
Oh,
I was just the only reason I was doing it is in
You can go
case
here.
like they moved right away on your. On,
I mean,
before your
reducing the troops, the
Yeah.
forces, the shadow
Sure.
forces is
is
important.
all good.
Yeah,
Is all good.
so she can go over here and do that.
Actually, oh,
You gotta do your end of turn stuff.
Well, he has only done 2 things on that one.
Yeah. Aragorn's
You moved
got
and
2
attacked.
more.
You got 2 more actions.
Aragorn's
Yeah.
got 2 more, yeah.
You want to move into
you want to move
Helm's
into
Deep?
or Isengard? I was thinking Isengard, but we need more valor.
Well,
to
you
take it
could.
over.
What is it? What do we need to do?
You
here
we need
to-
3 valor.
need-
That's why we should have
Yeah.
saved the valor.
You need 3
Well,
valor.
do you want to save it then? I mean, I
Um,
still have it, and you can take it. I think we should take it back then. If you think we should keep that Valor
Hey.
card, you've got Gandalf
And that's
with
just
you.
killing one more troop?
I have a
Yes.
valor
Yes.
for Misty Mountains, so if we all meet up,
Well, I know, but don't worry about that yet.
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
it will meet there eventually. That is the plan.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really do any good until we have valor. Until we have.
Give me the card back.
Yeah,
then.
I think you should save it.
Yep, and then we
I think
just,
we
just
one more elf.
kill another immortal elf.
Yeah,
you know.
not really killing it, I guess.
Aragorn has 2 more actions. He can move that troop into Isengard or towards Helm's Deep. Or he could pick up that Helm's Deep troop and go back towards Isengard.
Does Eowyn have any Valor?
She does have one.
I have 1.
And it's tradable
Misty-
here on Misty Mountain.
Right.
Where we're going.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
think you should go to meet her at Helm's Deep, and then you guys all move in, or just wait there.
Just wait there, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna move up here. There's a chance that troops may appear here, and Aragorn has special battle abilities. So if a battle appears there, It's
You don't want to
actually
bring
good.
Gandalf with you. With
It's up to you, dude. It's
Yeah,
up to you.
go for it.
I'm not the boss of Gandalf.
It doesn't matter because Gandalf wants to be where he's going to be beneficial until he becomes the white wizard.
And he can move very quickly when he needs to. Okay, I am wasting one action, I think, because that was only 3 for Aragorn, but that's fine.
Well, because it's better than having her do all that stuff, and you can just move into the space.
Use your special card now, so we can.
Okay.
Is it 3 or 4?
It's 4.
All right.
And you can keep one of them, and you could maybe get the Valor.
I can keep one of them?
It is the current player
wow.
reveals up to 4 cards
Okay.
from the top of the deck, and they may add one. Optionally, add one of them to their hand, but not the Sky's Darkened card, and then return the unselected cards to the top of the player deck in any order. Here's a discard.
Okay, so I'm looking for friendship to finish this thing in Rivendell next turn, but if there's like Valor or Stealth, I'll leave it for Nikki or you.
Sure.
Okay.
But you need Valor too, don't you?
I got
At
nothing-
at Isengard,
Oof.
Got nothing, no
Bad.
friendship at all.
But you got a Valor.
which you should keep.
Well, I'm about to draw 2 anyway.
Correct, but you might as well keep one and then draw 2 more cards. One of them will be a ring.
I guess that's true. I might as well take a bonus card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take the Valor. The Valor's Enedwaith, which we could be able to trade at some point. I guess I should stack the...
Or you're going to use it in Isengard, aren't you, to
Give the
turn that
rings
into
to
a...
Lincoln.
Maybe, yeah.
Put that on top. Give the rings to Lincoln. Or he'll get one of
No,
them at
No, it won't be.
least.
Only one of them will go to me. But
No,
one
none
go
of
to
them
you.
will go to you.
Oh, yeah, you get 2.
I get 2 and
Yeah,
Nikki gets 1
Yeah,
and
yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of leaving the Stealth for you.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm just going
Gotcha.
to draw 2 rings. That's all I can do. So that was all my actions. This is my draw for the turn.
Cool.
And this is my shadow cards.
Yes.
Top card, Moria to Erebor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they move from here. Where's Erebor? It's the greenish path.
Greenish or teal?
So they have 4
Teal.
more spaces.
Teal.
1, 2, 3 more to get to Erebor. Oh, they're sneaking to the woodland realm. We're going to have to fix that. Although, if we get troops from here, that's okay.
All right.
Okay, and
The
this one will be
bottom.
the bottom, which is more Nirn. This is going to be such a problem at some point.
Yeah, it is.
That's where all the troops will be. That we
These are all the Easterlings.
Move to Nazgul closer to Frodo.
They're already
Can't
in
be
there.
done. They're already all there. So yeah, if they're you select from the closest, and if tied, we choose. But they're all already as close as they can be.
But there's no hope penalty.
Nope, there's no penalty. There's no if you can't do this penalty. So
Okay.
nothing else happened.
Done.
All right, Nikki,
Yeah.
take some
Hey.
actions.
Hey.
Hey,
All right.
how about maybe a stealth action to get out of that
That is
area?
right. Mary and Pippin. I've got the stealth. So
Yeah.
we're moving up there to Rohan. Or not Rohan.
Rivendell.
Rivendell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Discard.
Yep.
That's one dealie. So she's going to move
Yep.
here.
To Helm's Deep?
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
and
I'm
then you
in
can
there
pass
with
the
you
card.
guys. And I can pass my
Misty Mountain
Misty
card.
Mountain card to
Sounds great. So then we can do the thing next turn.
you. And that was 4.
That was 4 for her.
Yep.
3 moves
Okay.
Three
2
moves
cards.
and a pass.
and a pass.
So you have
Yep.
3 Valor now.
I do.
2 cards.
2 cards. And we know one of them is a stealth.
Gondor stealth. And a thing.
Oh, that's a good thing. Gwai here brings news.
Eagles
Oh,
are coming!
Eagles!
Eagles. Okay. Brings news. Event. Play at any time, not in action. Select a location adjacent to friendly troops. Move 1 or more of those troops to that location. They may not use special paths to get there. Then optionally roll a battle there. Shift the eye to the region if you do.
So that's pretty good. So you can't use a special like cost path.
Right.
But it's a free move and battle to shift the eye of 1 space.
Without characters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Select a location adjacent to a friendly troop.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say you can move characters, so it's
Yeah.
just move the troops and start a battle.
Yeah. And that's all not
Wow, we should
counting
save
as
that
an
for,
action.
Like,
Oh,
really
for, like,
important.
right.
Time to get Sauron out of there.
When we
Distract
have
him
like
while
when we have a
we're
big
trying to do
thing
something.
next to it, And we have no characters that can move the troops.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's
I'm
that's really good.
assuming the poop's gonna start hitting the fan.
I mean,
in the pandemic
I
type
think-
game at some point
Right.
here.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna very shortly draw a Skies Darken and advance to 3 cards per turn. So
Right.
yes,
But this is happening.
yes.
Here we go. Red.
Top half.
That's this Umbar.
Umbar moves
There.
to
To
Helm's
Helm's
Deep.
Deep.
Helm's
There's nothing
Deep.
doing.
There's nothing there.
But
There's
what's
nothing
the
in
whole
that path.
path?
It's the purple,
It's
the
the
yellow.
yellow.
There's nothing in there to Helm's Deep.
Oh, there's nothing in the whole
No,
path.
it goes all the way around here.
Oh,
Because
amazing!
we cleaned.
We've cleaned out this.
Because right, we got rid of this. We had a battle there.
Yep.
Right.
Cool.
And remember, we do have to keep.
Well, you were
Rohan
avoiding Helm's
clear.
Deep. That was
But
why I wanted to deal with it.
I was afraid this was going to come up on my turn. On my turn.
Yeah.
And that's why I had this battle on.
Do we
this.
have that, by the way? If
No,
it's
once
clear?
we take this,
Oh, okay.
we have this.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
Once we deal with
And then
Sauron.
we just take an action anywhere, or do we have to be on the space or something?
Complete if both the following are true. Isengard is a haven, and Rohan is free of shadow troops
great.
and strongholds.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, we're doing well.
And.
And top again, Isengard to Grey Havens.
Yeah.
There's no one here. That's the purple path,
Purple.
which it goes all the way around here. We
Again,
cleared
yeah.
that out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Oh, wow. Good deal.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's as good as it gets.
Well,
Really?
this guy was great down here. Just took care of that
That one guy who took out
like-
one starting troop from here. We've had a good shuffle actually so far, and we haven't had any troops
Come back.
pile on here
I
like
know.
we're getting these.
I'm wondering
and
if we
these.
use the top half of the cart.
So
I think we just might have shuffled all those cards to the bottom. There's probably a bunch that put stuff here.
No, but I'm saying we had a. Oh, it started there. We didn't actually.
Yeah,
there was
this was a
one that
setup.
started there. Okay, cool.
the
Fantastic.
question is when do these guys start moving?
Well, we don't have to worry about them. We have to.
Well-
We have to make sure we manage these because they just keep getting more
When this
and more.
pile gets bigger and bigger, it's gonna start moving. I'm sure.
Right.
And when when the ring bearer makes the final roll, like he can do that with shadow.
Yeah, I mean,
But
all
you
that
get
matters
more of
is
each one of these adds to this as well.
when they're in. Only when they're in his like space, when
right?
he moves. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
the
like,
really
these
bad thing
guys
is like
could get
is
to
if
Mount
these guys
Doom.
sit
Yeah.
there on Mount Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Lincoln's turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nikki's going to take care of that.
Yeah, Nikki's got that. You've got.
I've got the friendship to
You've
hand to
got-
Nikki and the valor for that.
So these will be taken care of this turn.
They
on
will
Your next
by the
two
time.
turns.
Right, correct. Maybe you do want to move Frodo and just start booking.
I mean, you start. Remember, we're gonna have to get
We have
folks.
to get a lot of troops down there.
Yeah, only 2 though. I could take 2 towards that direction. Basically, Gandalf doesn't have a lot to do,
Right.
and we kind of want him to be. I mean, maybe he can join Frodo along this path, but I'm going to do 1, and I'm moving, which means I must do the rolling a search. But since there's no Nazgul or troops, he moves without worry.
Correct.
2, 3. Do I want to go here and potentially get 2 troops to take along to try to get down here?
No,
for
Helm's
this?
Deep's a haven. Go to Helm's Deep.
Okay.
It's totally safe.
Okay.
I mean, Gandalf can catch up, and everybody
Yep.
else can catch up.
2, and then
This is not what happened in the books. I did
One,
not know.
I
two,
know. We've gone way off script.
so he's done.
We're way off.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just have Gandalf take a couple of these troops with me.
I totally
Yes.
agree.
Since
Because
Nikki
we
just
want
brought
2
them all
for.
there.
I
We want
brought you
2 for
some
the
troops.
challenge Sauron.
I need 2, right?
Yep.
Maybe I'll just take an extra 1 or 2 with
Totally
me.
fine. Seems reasonable to me.
1.
You only need 1 to
inconvenience.
take over the haven.
Haven Blade.
Okay, well, we've got 2, really. He's kind of
yeah.
blending into the
No, I
mountain,
know.
but
Yeah, I'm just saying you
Oh, wait.
only need
Yeah.
1.
Oh, no, I don't need
to
any
take the action.
dwarves. That's kind of silly. Come on, man. So
No.
I need blue, which we only have down there.
You got to
and-
go get
yeah.
those ones, yeah.
I think because... Oh, never mind.
And that's it. I've done 5 things.
Okay.
Have 2 cards.
Yep, they're small. Okay, hey, and a Sky's Darken. Here we go. Deck reshuffle. That goes out of the game.
Okay. Well, first, increase the threat by 1.
Oh yeah. So now we're doing 3.
If the eyes in Frodo's region lose 2 hope, otherwise move the eye to
Frodo.
Rohan.
Okay.
Boo.
Okay, but
I have a stealth
we can
that I can use
we
later.
can cause a battle to get it out of there because we don't want all the Nazgul to swoop down here.
Because we're trying to
Add
finish that.
troops to Gladden Fields.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, there was already 3 there from another move. And shuffle the shadow discard pile and place it on top of the shadow deck.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
And
All right, well, Gimli and
we're about
and
to draw
Legolas.
3 because we've
Yep.
moved the thread up.
Oh,
Okay,
this
things
is
are...
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like we said, things were about to get
Yes.
worse.
Because we were about to finish that one.
2 of them. We're going to finish 2 very
So
shortly.
it really comes down to these cards.
Yes.
So we know something's moving because that's a red flag there, right?
No, it's going to be.
Oh, no,
what's-
those are
what's-
going on
These
top.
go on top.
Okay, we'll know shortly.
But we kind of know
It's
what's
really
coming
always
up.
50-50. It's all Nikki's fault, whatever happens.
Sure.
She's shuffling.
Whatever. It's always my fault.
It's always the
Oh,
shuffler's
you know what?
fault.
I should
Okay.
absolutely spend some actions on this too to convert these
All
to
right. Here we go.
tokens.
Ready?
Oh, because you're in a haven, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Doing 3.
Yeah.
So this is
Number 1.
Okay,
We're
it's a
doing the
move.
top.
moving.
It's a
Isengard.
hand.
Okay,
Isengard.
that's okay. There's no
There's
one
no
on
there.
this
We're
path.
totally-
But we
Okay.
have to look at that whole path.
Let's just
There's-
double
It's the
check
same
it.
one. There's nothing.
It's
Isn't it
Isengard all the way to
orange one?
Grey
Oh, no,
Haven.
it's the purple.
The
yeah.
purplish
The
Which we
purple.
cleaned that out too.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Great.
Okay. Next.
Also movement.
Movement.
Nern.
Nern
Uh-oh,
is
here
This is
we
a
moving.
new card. Nern to minus Tirith.
But you start...
And it's okay.
On yellow.
It's yellow, which is bad. It's going to be to Mount Doom. Okay, Mount Doom. I'm just following the path. So
Yeah.
This guy moves
Well,
first.
we might get lucky.
Where's minus Tirith?
It's here.
Okay. So yes, this guy moves first to here.
Backwards.
And then here comes the
Here they
nerd.
come.
This, by the way, is 10.
Yikes.
10 shadow troops.
Of the 42 or 48?
I think it's 48.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay, no one else.
They didn't
was
cause
on
any
that
battles.
path. Okay, one more. The bottom half.
Okay. One
that's right, that's
troop.
3
Dol,
cards.
go,
Dol Guldur. And
Oh.
deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. Mordor's empty. Deploy
So
from the
3 of
largest
them are
group
gonna come
once. So
there.
yeah, any 3 of those to here.
So we don't get to finish that card,
Hey, that was Frodo's big move.
right?
Why not?
You're right, we don't.
Oh, because we have to
We
get rid
can't.
of them from there.
Well,
Or was it just shadow troops?
no, I think
no, it's just Shadow Troops.
Oh, it's shadow troops
and strongholds if they took
Oh,
one.
great. Okay.
So we
we're-
can still maybe
we can
finish
still do
that
it.
card.
That
All right.
is going to cost me 1 more action, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's 3.
Well, you have Legolas
unless
with
we
you.
have the Eagles take care of it.
I
Well,
have
I'm going there,
eagles.
so...
Don't forget we have an eagle battle.
Select
if we
a
wanted, If
location.
we wanted to initiate one at some point.
Adjacent to friendly troops. Move 1 or more
I'm
of
not saying
those
it's the
troops
best
to the
move yet.
location.
All right. That was Lincoln's
Hang on
turn.
to
Lincoln's
that.
turn.
Yep.
Especially, you don't have many cards, so your
I
hand's,
don't.
hand's low. So
I'm handing them out.
hang on to that. Gimli and Legolas' turn?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, boys. Here comes our little army. How many dice do we want to roll? 2,
Okay.
just to be safe?
I mean, if you haven't, you do. Remember, you can spend valor. No, roll 1.
No.
You don't want to spend any valor. No, you want to save the valor for the thing.
Yeah, I mean, Gimli can get a Valor.
You know what?
If he needs to, but I'm going to roll 2.
Yeah, 2 to be safe.
Here we go.
Don't forget, you could do another battle after this if you needed to take another action.
Yeah, it's just...
I mean, that's a
The
huge
action,
waste, but
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
All right.
So Trooper... Well, here we go.
Okay, that's 2 of yours and 1 of theirs, so it works, but it's not great. Unless you want to spend your ring to reroll.
No.
Okay.
Move 1.
Because this is where we're going, and I might need it.
You're not in a haven, right?
No, he's
So,
not.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you might as well since it's free for me to muster that, and,
these poor elves.
and I can deliver it to Frodo or something.
These poor elves. They're the ones taking the brunt of all this. Okay, so he's gone.
Now, it doesn't quite matter yet, but
So-
Look at that.
have they taken 1 action each, or has someone taken 2 actions?
Gimli's doing all of this right
Okay,
now.
just for when it matters.
So,
And now is he going to spend 3 valor to capture?
so yes. So that was 1 to move, 2 to fight, 3 we're going to capture, which is going to cost me
Does.
3 valor.
That's for you.
Is that
That's
our
for you.
first capture?
Yes.
Our hope goes up twice.
Yes, it does.
Yay. 1, 2.
Okay. That's 3.
That also means no reinforcements will come here if we pick a card that looks like that.
Right. Just,
Shift the eye also.
I don't know if cards can come up in 2 turns.
Hey,
These guys
Nikki
can
just
get
called
here.
a good reminder. You triggered a battle, which shifts the eye to
Right.
Mirkwood at the
Yes.
start of the battle.
Yes.
Right.
We got to remember that. That's a battle step.
Well, this was in capture actually. Then
It's a- yeah.
shift the eye to
Well,
your
it should have been
region.
it should have been part of the attack too. If your location has this and this,
Oh,
shift
okay.
the eye. So
Yeah. So I guess the question is,
It was
do
both,
we
but
keep
yes.
our army moving forward? So these guys can retake this, right?
remember, now that you're in a haven, I mean, it's not critical in any way, but now you could also turn cards into tokens if you wanted to, or you can start.
I'm just gonna go
You're
after.
gonna have to fight those guys.
I was gonna just
yeah.
go after these
that
fellas.
the group. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I could battle them because
because you have 2 actions
I
left.
have 1 Gimli action and 1 Legolas action. So if we all go together, I just wondered.
Or
like,
you could.
is it worth keeping 1 guy behind, or does that not even matter? Because they just follow you around, right?
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to move them, and it's
To be safer. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you instead Gimli gathers valor, and then gathers it again next turn before you go attack those guys, it might take more moves to catch up with them, but you'll have a lot more valor to do killing with. Because remember, valor can just be spent to cause damage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if any of these cards are.
At least one moves on this path, but probably not 3 times.
Oh, right, because these guys came out of
They
Moria.
can't. Yeah. I'm saying for a slightly more cautious and efficient way might be to just gather valor and stealth.
Gimli will take a valor with his dwarven craft. So that's the end of
Gimli.
Gimli's 4 actions. Legolas will. He will. Sure. He's going to take a stealth. Then.
That's it for him.
No,
oh, that's a free
he's
action.
got 3 actions.
I could thin that orcish.
3 actions? How much did
No,
Gimli do?
free.
Okay, free, yeah, yeah.
The stealth thing is a free action.
I'm going to be drawing cards. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's just pick off
Yeah.
a couple of them for now. I don't.
There's really no.
Is there a downside to even
downside
saving
to it.
these? I mean, I'm gonna in a battle. You're probably gonna kill.
You're going to need some down here, and I'll probably
So-
be with you. You're probably going to have to help.
like this is.
Absolutely use the card like you just did.
So I did the card, and
Yeah.
the second one will be a second guy. The question is, do we want to pick off? Here, let's just pick off another one. All right. So
Yeah, that's great, though. That's 3 more that are over
Yeah.
there.
as far
That's
as
over-
we can
right.
tell, right, there is no limit to how many times I can use Sure Shot.
Doesn't
Say that 3 times fast.
Anytime. Yeah. It would say once
that
per
word.
round.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's any time, not an action. I can just burn stealth to because I'm on a shield and I'm flinging arrows at all the
Yeah,
orcs. So
right.
that's just how it is.
All right. Nice.
All right.
All right. That was all your actions. Here's 2 cards. These should be relatively safe draws for a while. I know. I hate to. Watch me jinx the whole game right here.
Yeah.
As long as these cards don't
The
kill us, our next few
Yeah.
turns are going to be really good. We're in a really good spot. All right.
Yes. So yeah, Thillian and Dale. For your trivia, Bilbo's age when adventure had suddenly befallen him, 50.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. 3 cards.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, Wheels of Saruman.
Yuck.
2 troops, 2 cards or symbols might be easier to do now.
Your resolve.
Or, I know you're right. Or Lose a Hope, which we could also do because we're about to go up by 2
Because we just
more.
went up to.
I could burn a card too if we wanted
I have
to,
6
probably.
as well.
I have 6 as well.
So if those are not something, I mean, the resistance cards are important. We might run into times where we need friendship to muster places.
Yeah.
When the guys start coming out everywhere, possibly. I
mean, how many? And I've got 2 of these, which I really am not going to do anything with except give to Frodo.
Right.
And how difficult would that be to give it to Frodo?
Well,
right?
one's Mordor, so eventually not at all. The other one's difficult.
Frodo's going to be a Mordor by himself.
Now, if I go with him,
No, that's not how it goes.
I know, but when you do,
change the whole thing. We all go in there; it's much easier.
All right.
I mean, we could also lose 2 troops, which is not awful, because I don't like doing it over and over again. But
I don't know. There's more red on the board now.
I know, and there's this giant stack
Yeah.
which is moving now.
big red moving.
I think let's
So,
lose the hope this time. We're about to gain 1 from this and 2 from the stronghold. It's got to be the hope.
Okay.
Oh, these do
Otherwise,
hope?
we'd be maxed and not get. This gains 1. That's Nikki's turn. 2 on my turn from this. Otherwise, we'd gain 1 and wouldn't be able to take it.
If you get
Yep.
me the friendship,
If you're at 8 and
He's
gain
going
1,
to take care of you, I thought.
I am. I got it. I'm getting you 1, and you're getting the 3rd one on
And
your
we were
turn.
at 5 or 6?
I just moved it from 6 to 5.
Oh, okay.
I made the
So
decision.
this is what Saruman did to
Yep.
us. Okay.
All right. That was 1/3 of your cards, though. Sorry.
yay!
All right. Top of the card.
Yep.
Near Harad
Near Aaron.
to Helm's Deep.
Yep, that's the only
That
way
is
they can
the
go.
brownish path, which goes all the way around
there's
to
nothing.
here.
We've taken
So
care
it's
of
just
except for
these.
those
Just
guys.
they're
Just checking.
They're making their move though.
Okay.
They've moved out.
Ready?
Yes. Last of the 3 cards.
The Southrons.
This is a reinforcement card.
Nar.
Nern.
Okay.
And shift the eye to Frodo's region,
It's
Dun,
not there yet.
dun, dun, dun.
which we unfortunately had just gotten it away from there.
Yeah,
but
we
that's
did.
okay.
That
right.
eye, he's going to be so
That's
busy.
okay. Actually, I'm going to move it away on my turn.
That's it.
Okay. So, my single Arwen action is give counsel. I can use the fellowship action at a haven and give a card that does not need to match the region to another player.
It's not a
who's in the region.
haven yet, though. Oh, sorry. I was looking here.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
sweet.
another weird idiosyncrasy of playing 2 characters.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it's like you're
you're
giving
not
them to
alone.
them,
Actually,
but
I didn't even remember that this was you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this one. I forgot that
Yeah.
you and me are also stacked
Right.
there. All right. So yes, that was my Arwen action.
Sweet.
Aragorn will spend 3 valor to capture Isengard. Because there are
Okay.
friendly people, free people's troops, and no shadow troops there, and I'll spend these 3 cards.
We're all there. It's so close.
You can stack the characters. The capture draws the
Yeah.
Eye of Sauron
Yep.
to the Misty Mountains.
yeah, he didn't like that.
No. He definitely gets the attention that way. And the capture gains 2 hope.
Yeah.
That was my
Nice.
first Aragorn action. This is not an action to complete the Saruman, your staff is broken. Complete if both of the following are true. Isengard is a haven, and Rohan is free from shadow troops and shadow strongholds. It's got the circling Nazgul, but they don't matter. The current player may gain 1 resistance token from the supply. But more importantly, we have completed an objective,
Yay.
and we should be able to do the other one on Nikki's turn,
I hope so.
which will get us even closer. And you know what I'm going to do for the rest of my turn is leave Nikki alone in Isengard. Because,
Okay.
well, you got those troops. I mean, I guess I could
I
take
have a
you
couple
with me.
cute. I got a couple.
I kind of think we need to leave some troops in Isengard in
Yeah.
case something happens.
I
Maybe
think
not.
that we do. I don't like the idea
Well,
of leaving things
They've
empty
got to
like
go
that.
along.
They got to go a long way, and they can't appear there anymore. So no, I changed my mind. We
Okay.
don't need to leave them there. So I was going to go down and join Frodo because Aragorn has powers for limiting searches.
I mean, the front.
Fantastic.
So I think he should be moving with Frodo from now on. So he's going to go 1, 2. The question is, do you and/or Gandalf and/or all of these troops want to come with him? I mean, I guess we might as well. Should we leave some troops here in case that's a long way. They're not going to get all that way,
But
are
there's
they?
this up here that may not,
But
could explode.
But it's going this way. Daryl, Gimli and Legolas are going to deal with it from here.
Okay.
It can't like appear down here. It's following this teal path.
Well, here's another deal: is if I hang out in Rohan,
You can fight Nazgul.
I can fight Nazgul.
Yes, so we should be.
We are
But
not
there-
in Rohan
there
right now.
has to
No,
be-
that's why maybe I should carry her there.
Yes.
There has to be a battle that happens,
Right.
though.
Which there aren't any troops there yet.
Right.
But there certainly could be at some. All right, so I mean, I guess you should come with me unless you have any objections.
I agree.
Does anybody think we should leave troops
Nope.
in Isengard? I guess
Not at this point.
All right. Do you want to move Gandalf? Do you want him to come along to Helm's Deep? I mean, it's a whatchamacallit, a haven.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, weren't you heading that way to fight over here?
Well, we're trying to get the guys over here to be able to deal
To
with
do,
this,
uh,
like this one
and
here.
do this last thing, which is
Where's that at, by
right
the
it
way?
has to be right here.
Okay.
But we need to get.
A lot more blue troops.
Well, they're there. We
I
just
know
have
we
to
need
pick
to
them
have
up.
guys down there to pick them up. We're probably gonna have to muster some. I imagine.
Unfortunately,
And
I
then every one of these guys go.
can't give you any cards. You don't have any Rohan cards to give me.
Nope. And you've already done the one Arwen action.
I
You
did. I had
Yeah.
to do. I had
That's
to give
okay.
it to Nikki.
I'm just saying.
No, I know.
We should muster these fellas back out again.
Yeah. No, I guess I have to wait for next turn.
Because
to
we
do
only
that,
have one elf with us right now.
when we need to.
So maybe Merry and Pippin can bring them down or something.
Okay.
I guess I am done. I have one action left, but nothing to do. So I don't want to burn any of these cards. I guess I might as well. I'm never gonna. No,
There's a chance.
there's a
one-
chance.
The north,
even this one
yeah.
is right here. There's a chance I could get you that card. So I'm not gonna trash it. All right.
How many cards?
Where's
We do
Rudolph?
3 cards.
3 now.
Yep.
So we're going to be seeing some
Three,
new stuff.
three. If one of those things is move from Moria, no, Moria doesn't go this way.
No, it only.
It's not
Goes
that color.
that
No,
way.
it's
It's not
yeah,
that color.
That's
it's a
this
different-
one, which doesn't
Yeah.
produce troops.
Yeah, that's impossible. All right.
No, it's not, because, well, if this path, which we haven't seen, says move on green, these guys could move into Lorien. But it would be a new card that we haven't seen. We'd have to get further into the deck than we've ever gotten.
Right.
We also have a bunch of troops right here that can go and deal with it. At this point in time, anyway.
What were your 2 cards?
A friendship and a valor
Okay.
for this region and this region.
It's just tricky because we don't, unless we've been really paying attention to the top and bottoms.
Right. We don't.
There
well,
could be that card, and maybe we
Yeah.
just didn't hit
It
it.
seems like the top and bottom always match somewhat. Like when it moves on the Umbar path, it's an Umbar
Oh, it's a
reinforcement.
guy
Yeah.
there.
When
okay,
it moves
yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah,
Moria
yeah,
path, it's
yeah,
a Moria
yeah.
reinforcement.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, yep.
All right, so we have
Top.
Nirn. Thank you, Nirn to Helm's Deep. That's this one.
Yeah.
Which
It's gonna
is
move
the.
all these guys. though.
Bluish purple.
Oh, we haven't moved
Oh,
this
wow,
one, have
yeah,
we?
no joke.
It's a different path.
Yep.
Nirn purple to Helm's Deep through Minas Tirith. So okay,
There's nothing
there's nothing
there.
here, but these guys will move purple
To
out
south,
to here.
yep.
This whole stack moves to Minas
Wow.
Nice.
Morgul, and this one goes here.
There we go.
Much smaller
So-
group going to.
And it's just checking 1, 2. They're 2 away from a haven.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get there, and then it's 3 more to
Okay.
We're getting there. We're
Helm's
getting there.
Deep. All right, we do, but we do need to deal
Gondar's
with
supposed to be threatened
This is
before the
gonna be bad.
Rohirrim show up.
that
They're
was one.
coming.
Top
It's
again.
the top.
Isengard to Grey
There's
Havens,
nothing.
but the path still moves. It's the
Purple.
pinkish path all the way down through here. This is going to move again,
Yep, they move.
Oops.
and
Yeah.
Yep, they move to Pelargir and cause a battle.
Oh, can this one guy pull it out again?
Probably not. I feel like he's gonna do his duty.
Wow.
He almost pulled it out,
He
and he took out the whole
took out
army.
the whole army.
And died
That's
on the
amazing.
field of battle.
That wipes the whole thing out.
dun.
That, though, remember, does not move the Eye of Sauron because it was caused by one of these cards.
Okay, that
Wow,
was
that was
2.
quite a roll. That was 2.
Correct?
Yep.
And the bottom half.
That's just
Well,
That's 4. It's not too bad.
add 1 shadow troop to every shadow stronghold in
Oh, you know what?
Mordor.
The last time we drew that card, you know what? I'm going to take 1 out of here. Because the first time we drew that card, I put 1 here in Nirn. Because there
there
were so
shouldn't
many
be one.
troops there, I thought it was a Shadow Stronghold.
There's just the 3.
There's just the 3. I thought there
okay.
were 4.
Okay.
So I took 1 out of the gigantic stack
All right.
to correct for the
Sweet.
first appearance of this card. All
That
right.
was your 3.
That was my 3. It's your turn.
Okay.
And we know...
She's going to take care of this card, and we're going to get
Yeah.
3 green troops.
And we're going to
So-
get a hope
My first
and those
action
elves back.
is to gain a friendship token
Yes, it is.
from the supply. That's 1 action. Then is turning that in for one of those?
Yes, that is an
thing?
action.
That is an
Okay, so then here's 3, 2 cards and the token.
Do those... I think they might just go to the supply. What does
Oh.
the card say? If they appear there, that's amazing.
Supply.
Okay. Still
oh
good.
my gosh. Still, I thought we were getting them in. That's a bummer.
All right.
We
Then
need troops.
I mean, well, they'll appear on my turn.
we're
and they'll
supposed to
start.
Then
get hope and
You
stuff.
get you both get friendship
yeah.
right.
tokens.
Oh, so I get
because we're
my
there.
friendship back. 1 for you and 1 for me.
That's excellent, too.
and then we gain 1 hope.
Yay.
Yay, we're at the
That's
top.
excellent.
Wow, let's just go on and do it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Kidding.
just
So
blitz Frodo in there.
so you're off the top and nobody's there. You don't roll dice. You just win.
Right, because 7 dice, the most you can lose is 7 hope.
Yeah.
So we finished
If
another
you get him in there with
objective.
8, you're
This
good.
objective is complete.
Yes, excellent.
Yay.
No, we're doing quite well.
Okay,
It's
so
legacy,
that
right?
was
Yeah.
that was 2 actions for these guys. So I have to
Mary
finish
Pippin,
it out.
yeah.
You might as well, yeah.
Do you have a friendship? You can spend one and get another green out.
I can do that and take it with me.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah.
If there's
Okay.
nothing else to do. I mean, I can do it for free, but we might as well start getting elves down
There's
towards
1.
the south.
Yep.
And so that is 1, 2. That's my 3rd action, and then I can just start moving with it.
Yeah.
Do you want to take her with you, or do we want to leave her?
No,
to
because I can.
resupply?
You can muster more.
Yeah.
Can I get over to? Let me get out of here. I've been sitting there the whole game. Let's move.
Okay.
This way.
Yep.
I could go that way. I do
No,
have a
I wouldn't waste the-
cloak.
well,
okay.
let's see.
I don't think it makes a difference.
She's got to take the long way to not spend any.
Which way are you? Where are you going to end up
Well, I thought I'd meet up with everybody.
with everybody else?
Or meet up on the battlefield somewhere over here. So either way really doesn't matter unless you want me to go. If you want to go
Doesn't
after
matter to me.
these guys. Okay.
I got those guys.
Okay, so done. And then my Arrowin, there's nothing to battle there though, but do you want me to move everybody?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a big glob.
Here's the deal: if you move me closer, I can get out of Rohan.
Okay.
Well,
So
essentially.
we're all in Helm's Deep, so I can go to here or I can go to here. I mean, if you want to go this way.
I
think we should go that way.
To the horsey?
yeah, because we're gonna have to
both
fight
horses,
the big.
but
We're gonna
yes.
need to fight the big blob
And
before
we
it
need to
gets
get another
here.
blue one. Yes.
Okay, so we're not in Helm's Deep anymore.
And someone's gonna have to go swing by Gondor
What
and
is
recruit
this?
somebody.
sure.
Yes. Or just pick these up.
Edoras.
Let's we
Sorry.
can move these a little further up here.
We're all in hanging in Edoras.
Okay.
And you need to spend a stealth
I?
because you moved Frodo with you,
Oh, that is
or
correct.
else we need to roll.
Well, let
No,
me
we
just
don't wanna
spend
roll.
my stealth for that. There we go. Okay,
And did you do your other?
that was 4 for these dudes
And 1 for her.
Okay.
and
cool.
1 for her.
Nice.
So
2 cards.
I got another stealth. And I got another stealth.
All right.
Uh,
No, they're not really. anywhere
Rohirrim
near. That's
up
that one's
there,
here. You might be able to give that
and
to Lincoln, but that one's way
Air-
back there.
Doesn't matter. She doesn't have to give
Corrupted.
anything. She can move me through
Oh,
with
yeah,
the things
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's they need 3 to get through.
long
It
as
doesn't
I
have
can
to be.
Oh no,
one
yeah,
hand.
you're right. I was thinking of the other
keep
symbol, the
moving
wrong
you.
symbol.
And now for 3 of these.
Yes.
The bottom.
Umbar.
Hey, Umbar's back.
Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. Mordor is empty, so we take them from the biggest stack. So all
there.
3.
Oh, no, it's not only stack, but yeah.
But it's the biggest stack,
Yeah.
even one at a time, taking all 3.
Yeah.
So those are all in Misty Mountains. Make sure you get them over.
I mean, they're in Misty Mountains, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure,
Okay.
just so we know they're not there. No. All right.
And top.
Top. Umbar to Helm's Deep.
Moving.
So that's the
brownish
brownish
yellow.
path, which goes this way around Helm's Deep. So it's just going to be this
Okay.
and this.
Oh, Pelargir.
But you know what? Look, like they just sneak through here, and like it
Yeah.
takes them forever to get to Helm's Deep.
And the top,
Top
again.
again, Moria to Erebor on the teal. So those guys do move one up.
They do not. Oh, yeah, up, yeah.
Okay, that changes things a little bit.
Thought they might
Okay.
try to run away from you like that.
That was 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Lincoln.
Lincoln, what do you got?
Well, first I'm going to do... Frodo is probably going to do more this time. He's going to spend 2 to convert these to tokens.
You're not in a haven anymore.
Oh, that's right. We've moved.
I moved you.
That's okay.
I can unmove
fine.
you.
Did
No,
I
it's
drop
fine.
that? I must have dropped. I did not have one. Okay. Totally worth it.
No, it's better for him to all be together.
Well, I can move 1 to get us out of there, and then I can move
Then you're out of there,
freely. Yeah.
exactly,
I'm going to
yeah.
move Mirkwood. I'm going to use that one to move out.
Everybody?
Everybody's going. Hey, we're all
Unless somebody wants to stay behind.
Big old party. No kidding.
Okay.
What did you spend a card for?
To move
Frodo.
stealthily.
To
'Cause
stealth,
Frodo's
stealth
in
across
there.
the border because
Oh,
of these
because
guys.
of them. Yes, got it.
Okay. I guess, well, we can move freely now, right? There's no...
Because you're out
As long
of.
as you don't move into a
Okay.
space with enemies.
Right.
Says checks Frodo's destination, so there's nothing there.
Yep.
So we're good. Okay, so we're going to move 1 more,
Yeah.
To Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
and then we're going to spend... Do we need to get... we need to get a blue. Let's just get one and not deal with...
No, we need to get 2 blue. Oh, just 1. You're right.
But we've
Yeah.
got a couple
Yeah, yeah.
guys there already.
Just spend a friendship to.
yeah.
Wait, is this a? Is that a muster space?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it was
Great.
like that.
It's like-
So, yeah.
I know. There's so much like clutter to clear away. All right.
Okay.
Good. Yes. That's 3 actions.
Yep.
Or Frodo or Gandalf, depending on who is moving.
Do we want to go into... what is the threat of moving into Osgiliath?
Really, well, okay. If there's a battle here, remember that there's a die face where we don't take a loss because we're in a haven of Minas Tirith.
Okay.
If we go here and have a battle, this causes friendly losses.
But we have Gandalf and we have at
And we
least
have
one.
Aragorn and we have Valor.
Yeah.
And we do need to get our stuff here eventually to complete our 3rd objective.
Well, that's what are we on? We're on, I've done 3 things.
Yeah.
So this is 4.
Is there a path
we need-
there?
yeah.
We're going to go over
to
here.
there.
Osgiliath.
And then hey, guess what? Gandalf's going to move us
Oh.
1 space up there.
Can he do that?
Sure.
Yeah. But there's no attacks left.
No, you're right. It's
You'll
just a
just
move.
be hanging.
Yeah.
But there will be. Actually, no. Go ahead.
Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a 1 die roll, right?
Just because we moved in there.
And because Aragorn is present, you can re-roll the 1 die.
Okay. Go ahead. You're there since you can do it.
Oh, you can do a battle?
Yeah,
No,
Even
because
though-
we're moving
this is
in.
a search.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
Frodo moved into a space with 1 shadow troop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Well.
yeah. It's great.
Awesome. Okay, 2 cards.
So all we need is to get a single elf there, and we can finish our last objective.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2 cards.
Yep. I could have done an elf. Should I have done it?
No, you'd have to be in an elf space.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were doing both.
I'm gonna have to bring them to you, and it's
Okay,
pretty far
Misty
away.
Mountains, another ring. So I have 3 rings now.
Okay, you need
Okay.
5.
Entmoot. So here we go. Add up to 3 Ent troops to Fangorn Forest. Use the green ones to... Hey, we could just use them to do that.
Yeah, but that's here. I mean,
Oh, that's true. You may obviously
here.
move them,
Well, we
and
could
any
go pick
characters
'em
there,
up.
any characters there who want to go along to an adjacent location, including Isengard, without spending any stealth.
That's
if you
cool.
do not roll a search or roll a battle. Okay, whatever. There we go. But that's good.
Oh, that's pretty good. We could definitely like achieve the objective very, very quickly with that. Because they appear here, move here for free, and then someone could just go pick up the elf to get it back here.
Right. Do you want to just do it now?
No, well, we need move actions.
Sure.
But like,
Anyway, 3 cards.
Yeah.
yes,
Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Top.
Isengard to Rivendell. That's the green path. Up to Rivendell. There's no one on the path whatsoever. No enemies.
Okay.
Top again. Dol Guldur to Erebor. Teal path.
There was those guys
No,
on the
that's-
teal.
It's this way.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it goes down this way.
goes
You're right.
this
It's not this one. That's
wow.
the Moria path.
Wow.
Wow, I know. We have good. Wait, these guys aren't on it? Dol Guldur.
No.
No, here.
No,
Yeah.
because it's from here. It's going from here to here.
Oh, it goes from here to here. You're right. I can't see through Gimli.
Here. It's just
Okay,
that.
yeah. They're on a. This is like an Udun
We
path.
kind
Okay.
of lucked out. On
Yeah,
some
we
of
really
those.
did luck out on
Next
these paths so
one
far.
is-
Another one. It's Rune, which is over here.
Okay.
Yellow path to Minas Tirith.
Yep.
So these guys are gonna move in
Again,
here.
it's the same thing. They're all collecting there like it
fight's
should.
gonna happen
No.
here.
I think this guy. It is, but this guy's gonna move out.
You're right. He moves first.
So first he moves out. There's nothing that
Okay.
blocks movement. But
Is it
these
going?
three,
It's a yellow path. Is that a yellow
yellow
path?
Yes.
path.
yeah.
Okay.
These three will move in, and that will trigger a battle.
Oh yeah, there's.
It's not a battle though. It won't draw the Eye of Sauron.
Right.
It is a battle, but it won't draw the Eye of
Yeah.
Sauron. And these rune will move to Dagorlad.
Okay.
All right. So a battle happens as a result
3.
of shadow cards. We vastly outnumber them, and
You can get rid of the.
Brown.
Yeah.
We
the
want them to do
Rohirrim.
we
this.
can still
We
spend,
want them
we can
just to
still
come
do
charging at us.
rerolls, and
Yeah.
we can spend valor, and but yeah, this is just gonna like.
Yeesh.
Oh,
There are no Nazgul there.
so those are no effect, and this is
Kill 2.
Just
kill 2 because Aragorn is at the location
Oh,
when a battle
wow.
is rolled.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
That's insane.
I know.
But if the Nazgul were there,
Yeah.
Eowyn would have
No.
Killed.
no.
Yes, she could have.
She would have
She
taken
would
out
have
2 of
taken
them.
out 2 of them.
Oh man, that would have been so
That
great.
would have been really
we
cool.
wanted them to be there.
Yeah, we kind of did.
All right.
That was
3. Yeah.
That worked out.
So what happens now? Do we have to deal with this guy, and then that would draw the attention of?
I don't think we do.
Okay.
It just, if we leave, he's going to keep marching, and we don't want him
Sure.
to take over Minas Tirith. In fact, we need to have someone go deal with this guy,
Yes.
because if this flips,
He
we
can
lose
take it.
3 hope.
Well,
yeah.
Daryl may be able to do. No, he's not.
No, I
there.
mean, we just need any one person to
Sure.
take like 1 or 2
well, that can be
troops
you
down
on
there.
your turn.
That's
Yeah.
your guy's problem.
Yeah, you're all
Yeah,
out there.
Daryl's pretty
Von
far
Inces.
to the north.
We
He's
do need
gonna,
green.
He's
Now
gonna,
I'm
he's gonna
chasing
save the
the-
woodland.
chasing-
We're
realm.
definitely not done
Chasing
though.
these
We
guys.
need. How many green? Just
We
2.
need just
Yeah,
one more.
Gosh darn it.
That's why you might need to use the end thing on your turn. Or
Right.
Well,
maybe-
this is also 2 extra actions. Whenever we need.
Oh yeah.
it
well,
might be
that's
time for
pretty
you to split up
fantastic.
your characters.
Oh, never split the party.
If you, I don't know if this is super strong in a waste to use it, but if you need the adjacent thing because you can't get there and fight those guys, I can do my eagle thing.
Or Eagles Dare.
Yeah. So
It
I
might-
select a
could
location
just-
adjacent to a friendly troops, move 1 or more of those troops to that location.
I think that might actually be good for here.
Okay.
Because we have 1 troop that might move into Minas Tirith. We could just send a couple Rohans down to fight it and clean that up without spending a bunch of actions to move there.
Wow. If we can. Move
It will
while
shift
this
the
is
eye,
right
though.
here.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh,
It'll shift the
that's
eye.
not great.
like, is it just a waste of time and resources
Well,
to
but
deal
if
with
we
Moria?
shift the eye first and then he fights a battle up there and shifts it back,
So you're saying take care of Moria, maybe?
Is it even worth spending the time?
you
What
don't
do you
have
need to
3
do?
valor for
I-
it. Oh, you
not
could
yet.
though. No, let's do that. Let's have Nikki do the eagles to kill this, which moves the eye here. Then you go up there and fight those guys, which will move the eye back. And then we'll be semi-free and clear from the eye for another couple turns.
Youth.
Which means you need to do that
Now,
now. I don't know, is it worth worrying about Moria? Like, something else invariably is going to make us lose hope right?
Sure, but we don't know. I mean, what cards are going to come out and what's going
Right.
to happen. I think you got to deal.
And
with
I don't
what
want to
you
take out
know.
Moria unless our hope is down. But just like 2 cards can move them here, and we lose
Exactly.
3 hope.
Right.
Right.
So, so they need to be dealt with.
Yes. But I like the idea of dealing with them in
But
a novel
You know what?
way.
Shoot them. 1.
Did I move those into? They moved into our space. No, we moved into their. Was there
No.
anything there when we moved there?
There was one,
There was
but we
that
didn't
one
have
guy.
the action to trigger a battle.
Right, but when I'm moving,
We rolled.
we did roll. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
right.
it was
Yes,
a
we
blank.
rolled and it was a
Yeah.
free.
Blank.
It was a blank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. All right. So before Legolas moves out, he is going to walk silently for a
Get another-
stealth token.
Yeah.
His second move will move him here. Then he's gonna just thwap, thwap, thwap.
Okay.
Sure.
And so he takes
I
out
just
those
took
3.
out these 2 guys. It wasn't even a battle, so
It was
nothing
just
happened.
actions. Boom, boom, boom. Or free actions.
It's just hit and run, right?
Wow.
It's just a hit and run tactics.
You're gonna go back.
And then like there's no. I mean, we can move pretty quickly if something did happen here.
Oh, no, I think we're fine there for possibly forever.
I mean, Moria. If something comes to Moria, 2 cards can take out this. 3 cards can take out this.
They're not going to move this. Look at the arrows. There is an
Yeah, the
arrow that
yellow
goes
goes
that
that
way.
way.
It does go that way.
I don't know.
It's just
what
so.
those-
It's so.
yeah, I
slim
guess it's a
chance.
long.
Yeah, we
it's a
have to
long
actually
shot.
just.
We got to
can't-
deal with the threat we have.
Yes, we can't worry about what
Right.
may happen.
We can't protect every single front on the entire map. We got to deal with what we know.
But look at that. We've actually got a lot of shadow troops off
Yes.
the board.
Yeah,
We
no, we're
did.
doing. Unless this somehow kills us, I hate to say it, but we're doing great. We're getting close.
It's going to get bad.
So
No, we just got to sneak Frodo through here, and we're so close.
I still need 2 more of the
Rings?
yeah, whatever.
Not rings.
Not it's
Resistance.
right.
resistance.
Well, he's got a Mordor.
I've got and if we can, I can pass him some if we're on a haven. So we're gonna
Okay.
have to go back to Minas Tirith at some point probably, or he just draws one.
yeah, it could happen too.
so third action, Legolas is going to move back
Yep.
to our haven of Dol Guldur.
Okay.
For his 4th action, he is going to.
Bring in any troops or something? Muster?
No, he's going to prepare.
Okay.
turn
That
into
to a token.
Yep.
And his keen sight will reveal that card.
Okay. Keen.
It is
Dunland.
movement from Dunland to Grey Havens.
And that's what it would be.
Yeah.
But
Dunland. We have not had this before.
no, we're
Purple-
getting down to the
Oh,
stuff.
look at this. It's straight through the Shire to Grey Havens. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's nothing on it. There's no one
I
there.
don't think they'll be having
So
any troops.
No.
All
Okay.
right.
That's good.
All good. And then that leaves Gimli.
If there's one action, do you want to move south towards these guys
It seems like it, right?
or these guys?
Yeah, I mean, do I prepare just? Nah, it's not pointless.
Move him here.
Or get a Valor just in case. And that leaves us in a reaction like a.
You might as well. Get a Valor.
Yeah, give me a
I'm gonna
Valor.
give you
And
a
we're just gonna,
Valor.
we're just gonna hang out. A little. Legolas gotta hang out with all the smelly dwarves.
He doesn't mind now. He's
That's
Kinda
it.
likes them.
2 cards, por favor.
They have these 2 cards.
Hey, reshuffle.
Yucks.
First threat moves,
Yep.
still at 3.
At least.
The eye is not in Frodo's region, so we don't lose hope, but it does zero in on him in Ithilien. We add 3 troops to Mount Doom.
Okay.
Yeah, not great. And then we shuffle this and put it on top of the pile.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. Everything should be building here.
I
don't
honestly
know.
think that's great news because it means another one isn't coming for a long time.
That was the
That was the third one. There's only
there's
two left
more.
in all these cards.
Okay.
So we should have,
Remember, smaller stacks on the bottom.
yeah, but smaller stacks was like at least 8 or 10 cards.
Sure.
So like we should have a whole round safe now, roughly.
Maybe. They could be at
Pretty
the top.
safe. They could. No, I know. But that one doesn't
I
seem
don't know
like
who
it was
shuffled them. Was it you or Nikki?
That was
It
Nikki's
you.
pile. That was Nikki's pile.
Hey.
We each shuffled one of the bottom ones, but that was Nikki's pile in the middle. I guarantee it.
Okay, well,
All
then
right.
it's near the bottom, hopefully.
Okay.
Your turn.
You have the Entmoot Fangorn Forest,
Yeah.
right?
Should I do it?
Oh, we have to do
We have to
these.
draw 3 of those.
This
thought
can
we
happen at any
did.
time.
Didn't we?
No,
Oh, we didn't.
that was just the
I was like, moving
I know it's
on.
so
my card.
confusing that there's
La,
two
la,
types
la.
of bad cards.
All right.
Oh, and you just looked at one and now it's shuffled in.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh no, it was the
didn't-
top of this, right?
It was, but it's
It
still at the
was,
bottom
but
now.
Now it's under these
This
15
goes
cards.
boom, so
Yeah, we
we're
ruined that whole
not
thing.
prepared.
It was
at
this
all.
beautiful empty pattern.
Yes.
Now we're never going to get to it.
It's not going to be that now.
All right, let's
Here we
see
go.
what gruesome. Something's
It is
moving.
the top,
All right. Isengard to Grey Havens.
No,
that's actually
that's-
pretty okay.
right?
No.
Because there's nothing.
No, it's the purple path.
purple
It's
path.
going to move this
Oh, it
guy.
goes-
But look, he's moving
That
this way.
Yeah.
And these guys will fight a battle here.
Yep.
Which is fine. Actually, no, it's not fine because now they're one space away from Grey Havens.
Right.
Oh no, they're going to take over this.
Yes, we're going to
well, they
lose
won't.
hope.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will as soon as they kill
We're
these
gonna
two.
lose hope.
Unless we roll amazingly well on this battle.
Our
that happens
Gondor
right
guys,
now.
come on, boys. These are the Corsairs of Umbar here attacking them.
Come on, Dol Amroth citizens.
Not a one.
That's fantastic.
That's no casualties whatsoever. That's
So
amazing.
It's just a siege.
In a haven means no casualty, and 2 Nazguls where there's none in Gondor.
Oh my
No
goodness.
casualties.
Okay, because
They
I
did-
was about
we
to
did
be
it,
like,
boys,
So, but if they move again, they're just going to pass that by.
And go right here. Yeah,
and
we
go
have to
right
deal
there
with
and immediately wipe out that haven. Yes.
and we got nothing near
Close.
it.
So yes, we need to get a bunch of troops over there. Actually,
that. Wait, what was the
Maybe
Eagles
you
do?
need to
What do
go
the
there?
Eagles do?
the Eagles move an army
Adjacent.
one adjacent space.
Hmm.
Or,
And then,
hear me out. We just ignore that and try to get Frodo to Mount Doom.
So you're saying
Sure.
down 3, and we just deal with
If they move again,
Yes.
If they take that, well,
We got 2 more cards
Like,
to
all right,
flip
let's do.
here.
Yeah, we gotta
I
do
can
the 2
easily take over like Moria if I need to.
Cards. Okay, good point.
There we go.
Go.
Do you have the valor? You do.
I do.
Movement again.
Movement again. Dol Guldur to Minas Tirith yellow,
That's this way.
which means
And that one little guy moves.
right. He sneaks through us to here, and this comes for a battle. All right. So
'Cause,
they're.
you know,
We just need to make sure that all our guys are accounted for. They're coming. I'm gonna roll, but they're gonna come into that space.
okay.
Well, we lose a dwarf there. We have 1 dwarf army.
Yeah, we don't need the dwarf.
And we got lots of Rohan. To
Yeah, you
stay.
got Rohan.
That is not a.
It's not great.
It's 2 each because my Aragorn still makes this 2.
Okay.
So
And that's
yeah,
just free. That's just there's no
it's
cost
just
for that.
it's literally when he's present when a battle is rolled.
All right, right on. I would lose the dwarf.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah, lose the
didn't
dwarf.
need to be there. Sorry, dwarf. If you
I
can
don't
get
even
it.
see him. Is he
I
right
know
there?
he got lost. He's right here.
Okay.
There's 1 dwarf.
Okay.
All right. So those are all in Ithilien. But we still do have a possible problem
Yes.
if this guy moves into Minas Tirith.
And that was the third card already?
That was the second card.
That was only the second.
Well, Nikki could do the Eagles there, right?
I do still think she should probably do that.
So before we draw that third card, well, there is the slightest chance of this little fella
Yeah.
taking over Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
Nikki's that card
my
can be played
Eagles.
in between shadow card draws.
Yes.
That's the right.
It can't.
nomenclature.
The only thing you can't do is play it like in the middle of a shadow card, like
Okay.
after one army moves but before the next army moves. But yes, the rules actually have a very clear written timing section that says yes, you can play it after one shadow card resolves and before the next. So
So what are the Eagles going to do for us?
The Eagles.
they're gonna dare, I think.
I select an adjacent location to friendly troops, move one or more of those troops to the location. That it may not be a special path.
Oh.
No, yeah, it doesn't cost
There
anything.
isn't any
So it needs to be
special there.
Rohan.
Yeah,
And
some
then,
of those were
optionally roll a battle there.
Yeah, let's.
And
so,
you shift the eye, but the eye's already
The
in
eye's
that
already
region.
there.
So, two
So I
is
think we're
probably
doing it,
enough,
right? You want to do 2 or 3? Oh, it's only 1 die. Oh, it's based.
Wait,
Or is
it's
it based
two-
on?
it's-
Optionally
Right.
roll a battle
That means
there.
one,
Just
or,
two.
one or two.
Optionally roll a battle there.
Yes.
Or 3 if you want to use another one. But
Nah, I
I
think
hate to
2.
risk losing any since we are now to 1 spare guy right now. We still need the green elf. I think we need to get the
I think I
ants
can.
going.
I think I can with that. I think I can get it there on my turn.
And you could probably
I can't
bring
reach
this
the
Rohan guy
tower,
with
so
you,
you
right?
are going
think
to
so.
roll for me.
I'm going to roll for you.
Let's-
Yes.
The
There
Battle
goes.
of Osgiliath.
So the eagles just paratrooped some
Some horsemen.
Some horsemen, yeah.
Did-
it's-
this
big
is an
eagles, you know.
eagle.
Yep, fine. Okay.
Okay.
Nikki's done. Okay. Hey, at least
That's
one.
all we need is 1 of each.
yeah.
And the other friendly, since we're not in a haven, they
Oh,
all
yeah.
got wiped. But that's just fine.
You did your duties.
And that gives us a whole extra turn of
Now let's see
freedom.
what the
Yeah, now let's see what the
card
third card.
is.
Third card is
card
the
is-
top again.
Wow, yeah. Nern to
Nurin.
minus Tirith on
That
the
w-
yellow. That
Would have done it.
That
That
would've
would
done
have
it.
done
That
it.
would have taken it.
Great.
The
call.
Eagles saved us.
Yay. The
The
eagles
Eagles
always
of
save.
yes, Deus ex
However-
machina of those Eagles.
These move here. This single guy. Wait, is it Nern? Yeah. This single guy goes to fight us.
Cool.
This whole chain moves, except there's no one in Nern. So roll 1 die for
So the guy's like
this guy fighting us.
Avenge my brother in.
Okay, well,
One and one.
He did his duty.
He got our spare Rohan guy that we left.
Okay, well, there
You
you
got to
go.
make sure we have two.
I have 2.
We do. That's all we have
That's
now.
all we've
And
got.
we need 2. Blue.
We need another green.
yeah.
That we're gonna be just fine.
Well, we're still not
Scratch 'em.
done. There's 3 more guys coming. We need to probably. We probably need to
No.
bring blue guys in to die.
We don't. But to complete the objective, we don't have to fight a battle.
Are we in the right location?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm sorry.
That's the point. So
we are.
We're
okay.
challenging Sauron. Come on.
That was the end of Daryl's
that was the end
turn.
of Daryl's turn. Lincoln, the card does what, up to 3 troops at
Add
Fangorn
3
Forest,
troops to Fangorn Forest,
and then moves them 1 space if you want to.
and then optionally move
Don't
them
do it yet. Wait till
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. It says then you may optionally move them and any characters who want to go along to an adjacent location, including Isengard,
Does it
without
say
spending
anytime?
any stealth. If you do not roll a search or a battle. So there you go.
And it's any time, just like my
It is,
eagles
Yeah,
were.
just like
Yep.
hers. It's just like yours.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the movement. I think I can.
This one?
Yes. I think she can only get 1 space away. She can't get all the way to the thing.
To here?
No,
Or
to
no.
here to here
Oh,
to complete
you're
that.
bringing, yeah.
To complete that objective. I mean,
Yeah.
this is going to have to wait till Nikki's turn to move all that stuff. Unless you think we should go. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Unless you think we should go fight this, and then come back for this.
I think
We
we,
can't
need
afford
to
to
get
lose
that
anything right now.
objective.
I think we can afford to lose 1, but it's not. I'm not. I
No,
hate
no.
to plan on that.
Yeah, we lost 2 of the.
No,
ba-
I'm
of
talking
the-
about lose a stronghold, lose a haven.
Right.
All right, let's see. Because Arwen is here, so she could go 1, 2, 3, 4, but that doesn't use the free move from Fangorn Forest. Or she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they move her here, which still doesn't help. She's too far away from where the things appear. 1, 2.
In hindsight, maybe I should have gone to Lorien and recruited an elf.
Just looking to see if there's.
Are you gonna go back up? Just move back up there and recruit?
No.
Well,
There's a troop with us. So that's all we need to do is get that down to the spot. but it's 5 spaces away no matter how I look at it.
But I'm taking a turn too, so if you move me with you.
I know, but it'd be better to do it now, and then
Of course.
Then we're done with this, and we can, on your turn, like go down and fight if we need to. Where's your other person? Yeah, because Eowyn's here.
She's hanging out with the big.
I mean, we can do it on your turn. I was just trying to get it done on my turn,
of course.
if possible. It's definitely the way to do it if we can. But like, I can get 1, 2.
You can get to here.
I can get to here, or 1, 2.
Oh, if you go that way.
I can get to one of these if I go
was
this way.
following this way.
That doesn't really. That's so far away from here. If you look at the connections, though, you still have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 around this way, or 1, 2, 3 around this way. I could pick up Legolas and Gimli along the way, actually. That's probably worth doing, right?
Some extra troops for moving into all of that
For
mess.
the big old battles.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
Dwarves are itching for a fight here.
What are those dwarves gonna do, Daryl? Where do they need to be?
They're gonna clean up enemy troops. You know, if we lost hope, I would have tried to take Moria, but I don't know if that's again worth the effort, or just to do it so troops can never go there.
Do we need to cause a battle and get the eye away from?
That's what I was
The
asking
eye is
Daryl to
on
deal
you.
with. If he came down here to deal with this, then he can draw the eye to Rovanian.
Or if I capture Moria.
Yeah, one of the two.
That seems like it might be worth doing then, right? Because I can do that with some of his dwarves or some of the other stuff.
So you can get to here if you take that route?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best place to go to. But then, unfortunately, Aragorn can't go 1, 2 and get the elves back here. He only has 1 action to use.
Well, you go with me.
Yeah, no, I know, but I was hoping to get it done on my
know.
turn because, things go badly.
They will.
Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because I would have to spend an action anyway to do the challenge Sauron, so it's still going to be on your turn no matter what. All right, so, okay, this is the path I'm going to move.
So you need
I have
to
to spend a ring.
ring.
1, 2, 3, 4. The question is, should I pick up any dwarves or Legolas or Gimli along the way?
You could just move
I need
them
at least
to here.
one dwarf if...
Oh, no, I'm going to leave you whatever you need.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking maybe I should bring some reinforcements down here.
Take 2 with you.
All right, fair enough. You're not going to be able to do anything till your turn anyway, so they are more use on Nikki's turn. Okay, Aragorn is in, what region are we in? We're in Ithilien. That does not help any cards. I really hate Aragorn having to skip his action half the time.
Do you get a chip thingy if you just...
No, he doesn't have one of those.
Him just being around those often bad guys.
Oh no, he's got amazing combat and stealth abilities, but he just doesn't have any do every turn kind of stuff or anything. Or
Well, I mean,
extra
that's
moves
what
or
he
anything.
has.
No,
These
not
guys
bad.
have nothing like that over here.
I just have had to pass his
I've
action
also
a
had
couple
lots of
times.
passes too. I mean, it just has to be that way sometimes. We can't overthink it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, someone should
you're
go
right.
to Minas Tirith and probably recruit at some point soon here.
Oh, should I move Frodo? Do we want to have? Oh no, we don't. Frodo doesn't want to go here. How's Frodo going to get to Mount Doom?
He's got to go this way.
That's why I was sort of asking, how are we going to get Frodo through there?
You got to collect.
You got to collect 7 stealth to even make the move.
Maybe Legolas should head that way.
Or
Yeah.
you have to go the back way with 5 stealth or 5 this way. It's a rough.
Yeah.
It's a rough path no matter
You've
what.
got to prepare for it.
Yeah, you do. It's a lot of tokens.
Well, that's why. I mean, Nikki has 2.
I have 2
2
stealth.
right now.
It's
And-
not...
Legolas can collect some, but okay. So there's
Once a
nothing else for
turn.
Aragorn to do. I'm taking my cards. Hey, lots of valor.
Okay.
That's really good in combat. Yep, let's have a card.
All right. Top.
Okay, stuff
Top.
might be happening.
The
Near
snake
Harad,
thing.
going on the brown path to Helm's Deep. That passes through here.
Okay.
There's nothing except this one troop going to Pellard
Okay.
here.
Yep.
All right.
That's okay.
Now it's going to be the bottom.
Okay, that's actually okay.
That's better. Yeah.
We control Dol Guldur. It
Yes.
can't reinforce.
Does the bottom still happen?
It moves
Yes.
2 Nazgul closer to Frodo.
So you take them from the closest ones. So the Rohan ones will move here to where the eye
Into
is.
Athelion, yeah.
This is where she might be able to deal with some of this.
Yeah, if we fight a battle there, she could wipe some out.
Okay, third
Okay,
one.
more.
It's
Top.
the
The
top.
Top.
Purple.
Nirn to Helm's
gray.
Deep on
It is
purple
purple.
line.
That's
It's here.
No, it's
No,
here.
it's this purple. It's the dark
Oh.
purple.
no, it's not
Nirn?
rune. Yeah. So, okay, stuff's happening.
That goes to
Goes-
here.
Then it goes up here to Helm's Deep. So
We just lost.
These
gonna-
guys go.
this is
No, we
gonna
haven't
be-
lost, have we?
yeah, there's no
Not,
friendly
not the
troops here.
game. I mean,
Yeah.
Minas Tirith.
We lose
Yeah.
Minas Tirith. These guys move up. This one moves here. The mass army moves here,
Okay.
and there's no one to move here.
So this goes down
So-
3.
Part of
One of these.
moving checking a shadow card is check for Haven loss. So yes, we need that on Minas Tirith.
I think it's the other side, isn't it?
Nope, there's only one side. And yes, we just lost 3 hope.
Yeah, he did it.
Yep. I guess the good news is those guys might never move again because they're at their final destination.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
However, if these guys move and
Yeah.
take Grey Havens, we're in big, big trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
How many
that
cards is-
changed.
How many cards is that?
That was all of them.
Okay.
That was all 3.
Is that their final destination? It's not their final destination.
This is.
They would
Minas
keep
Oh,
moving.
no.
Tirith.
They would
You're
keep
right. They
moving.
have two, they have,
Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
but that takes them 3 more
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
But on some paths, that's their final destination.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird that they can actually move on multiple paths on like different turns. They could go like Nirn to Minas Tirith and then something else to Helm's Deep. All right, Nikki,
Yeah.
I think you are taking that elf down to the big pile of stuff.
So I'm completing this, right?
Yes, but it's one move action and then an action to do that. So 2 different things.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So,
Bring
That's a-
everybody.
You might as well. I mean, you bring all this stuff. Right?
oh yeah, that's my one.
Because we need to be able to deal with some of the other
Yeah.
stuff happening.
Okay. So that's one for them.
There's no like other secret tools to that where like no Nazgul or anything like that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Do we
It's
don't
an
gain
action.
we don't it isn't that's 2. We don't gain a hope or anything else.
Nope. The Eye of Sauron moves there, but it's
already
already
there,
there. And then every troop in Mordor goes here. So these guys come here.
Every troop in Mordor?
Yeah.
All right.
Which most of them moved out
yeah.
recently.
But there was one in Mount
that,
Doom
that's
too.
kind of cool though.
So
Well, except when they come to fight us. All right. However, we can win the game now by completing the final objective.
So that was 2. So I might as well go ahead and do a third
Get some friendship.
and get a friendship, and then I'm never gonna.
You're
be
never
able
going to sing. Well, now you are. Wait.
I have one more action to do with
Wait,
these
oh.
guys.
Let's rewind to your first action. Oh no! Do you have to?
That's an action
Is
to
fellowship? I know, but do you do you know what you're doing with the rest of your actions?
No.
Well, then why don't you take this
Okay.
before we move out of
Before we
Rovanian
moved.
on our first
Give
move?
me. Okay, sweet.
Since then you can do singing and stuff later.
Maybe. I have to turn in 3
Well,
to sing.
yeah, all right.
so that was an action to get that card.
Yes.
Yeah, so that
So
was
that's
all
3.
4.
Yes.
Or
That
all
was
4.
all 4. Because I moved.
Card, move, objective, take a friendship.
Yeah.
And now
Okay.
you have one with Eowyn.
Yeah. So she needs
We're
to
done
start.
being on
there
this
so she can-
space, so she
Fighting.
might as well go move down here.
Should I take some guys with me?
Take all the guys with you.
Take
everything
everybody?
with you. Yep.
Even?
Yep.
Okay, here we
But
go.
it doesn't cause a battle. It only causes the move. So really, this is really getting a little awkward.
Yeah.
Might as well kind of put them over here.
That's sad.
I know,
That
it's
it
like-
doesn't turn into a fight.
Well, that's, yeah. It's 2 actions. Remember, it's a move and then a battle. Just stack those up there.
Yeah, in a battle. Is
So there's a
rolled.
1 roll for the guy. that's there.
Oh, because of Frodo. Should we leave Frodo there? I guess we do kind of want him down here, don't we? He's not going to
Probably
sneak
the
in
way
through
we're
this.
going, yeah.
Then yeah,
So we leave Frodo.
But you get a reroll, right?
That's not Frodo.
no wait.
Yeah,
Are we
he's
leaving him or are we moving him?
I think he should come. We need everybody together.
There's 2 Nazgul in the region, so it would be a 3-die roll.
Yeah.
But everybody's
And you
with us. Is
reroll
there
1,
any-
right?
I reroll 1.
Gandalf can spend 1 as well.
I have none for.
No, it's
It's rings
it
resistance.
is a battle though. He
no,
can change.
No, it's not a battle. It's a search.
Okay.
Do you want Frodo there or there? I don't know which one makes more sense.
Frodo needs to get in. I do want him to go. Let's just
Okay.
deal with the search because we really need to move. We can't go the other way.
You're right. No, I know. And there's not much point to. All right, that's
One.
pretty good. All right, 2 blanks. I can re-roll this one for free.
Hey, wait! But Sam's aid. Whenever a searcher's roll, I may spend 1 of these to ignore the result of that if we want to ignore.
Well, don't spend it yet because I get a free re-roll.
Okay. Sweet.
Done.
Okay.
Look at that. That is some lucky search so far.
Now I moved Frodo. I should have spent this, correct?
No, you
No,
didn't
because
spend that because we just rolled
We
the
just
search.
rolled. That
Okay.
was what the deal was.
Got it.
Spend it when we move into like this space.
Yeah, you need
instead of rolling all the
You need to
dice.
keep
All
those.
right.
Yes.
That was all my actions.
Yep.
Take
Have
a
2
card.
cards.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, 1 and 2. I have a Mordor friendship thing,
Well, keep the friendship. That's for you.
and I have the Council of Elrond.
Hubbard.
Hubbard. That's right. It's an event. Play at any time. Move any number of characters to Rivendell.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, it is. You may not bring troops with you. Do not roll a search. 1 player with a character in Rivendell may then pass 1 symbol token to another player with a character there. Okay.
That's so terrible unless you get it right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That's so bad right now.
Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
It's the bottom. Nurin.
Nern.
Okay. Which
Nuremberg.
is here and
Shift the eye to
it's already
Frodo's
there.
region.
Roll a search.
No.
So that's 3 dice again.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. 1 blank,
And a Nazgul.
a
to Mordor.
hope, and a Nazgul return to Mordor, right?
Do you get to do a reroll again?
I do get to do a
If
reroll.
Nazgul
It's
or
a search.
present, recall to Mordor.
So let's reroll
1.
the hope penalty. All right, let's return 2 Nazgul to Mordor. I don't think
Okay.
that's too bad.
Yeah.
Does it have to be like
it-
from the biggest group or
No,
anything?
it's
from-
Present where the search was
Okay.
happening.
Yep.
So Sauron was displeased and they have to go back for a meeting.
They weren't doing their
They
job.
weren't doing their job, exactly.
Okay. Next. Top is a movement from
Umbar
Umbar on the yellow.
to Helm's Deep.
It's this path again.
All right, so I think it's just this one guy again.
Yep.
That's actually just fine.
All right.
That's the one we want.
And the top again.
Rune to Minas Tirith on yellow. Though that's this whole big path.
This mess. Right?
So they're not going to move.
So this little guy.
one guy is going to leave us and come in here.
Okay.
He heard
Which
all
is-
the ruckus over there.
He
Yeah.
heard there's a party with his
Okay.
friends in Minas Tirith that used to be
That was
know.
3.
a no fun town, and now it's fun. Yeah. Okay.
Your turn, Lincoln.
I can't really see what's going on over there as
It's
far
a
as
mess.
what do we got to do? We have to
Well-
go through that giant gang.
Yeah.
But going through,
You just
if you
moved
spend
with them.
do you have any stealth? You don't have any
I
stealth.
have 0 stealth.
Oh, that's bad. If you had stealth, you can move into the pile effortlessly. You just pay the stealth and don't do a search.
Right.
It's moving through here for the needing to have 2, which is we just can't do that right now.
Yeah. I wish since you were moving with me, we could use my cards.
Things have changed.
Well, if you do it on your turn, you can. But
Yeah, I
right
was
now,
out of
like,
movement.
what can Lincoln do with Frodo right now? Not much.
3 things here. We'll just convert these so that I don't run into any
That
issues on
action is
cards.
only available in Havens,
Oh yeah, darn it.
Which we've lost.
which we've lost. The closest one that's anywhere near us is bad.
And we have no
we
free.
can just move in and fight these guys and
Muster.
take it back. That's something. It's going to gain us 2 hope if we clear them out. But it's going to take multiple battles, so we might try
How
that.
many troops do we
Yeah,
have?
how many
left?
troops
lot.
do
We have like
Because
at
we've
least
stacked.
8.
Oh, okay.
We have 9 and they have 6 currently.
Do you want to just go do it?
Or maybe just head south.
Or
it brings
head
the
south
Eye of Sauron out of.
Ithilien, but
Yeah.
it puts it back here. So if you did that, we could leave Frodo there and just have the eye come over here.
It's probably the best move.
I think it is. There's not much else to do.
Maybe
right?
I'll get lucky and get a stealth card on this turn here.
Okay. So
Everyone, but
So
everyone
let's kind of like.
goes
I mean,
to
thematically.
here.
It does right.
Right.
Frodo, you go do your job. The rest of us will fight.
Go fight. I guess I'll just so we can see the troops.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
We're here. That's
So-
not where we are.
that was one Gandalf move.
I think he's gonna have to do everything. And
Sure,
These
yeah,
guys probably
yeah.
nothing. Okay. So 3 dice. Go ahead and roll it over there.
That's 3 for the bad guys because my double still counts, and 2 losses for us.
Right.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. No,
Here you go.
and it doesn't
You
matter
can
which.
spend for re-rolls. I don't know
Which
if that
ones
we
do you
need.
want to get rid of? Does it
I
matter
don't
at
think
this
it matters
point?
at this
Re-rolling
point.
that one, maybe.
I would say keep the blue use the Rohans because you can create more if we need
'Cause
to.
I'm
That's
sort
the
of close.
closest.
So how many am I losing? 2?
2, yes.
2 row hands.
We can do re-rolls, but I don't know that it's worth it. We can
And
also
re-rolls resistance.
yes, and we can also spend valor to just kill troops, kill shadow troops.
I mean, Gandalf could have
Oh.
changed that
Right.
to whatever we want. If
I
there
know.
was, there is not even any.
I think we may as well just roll another battle,
Yeah. Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
You have 2 actions left.
I think that was the first thing. I think.
No, it's
they
move
moved.
and-
You
They
moved
moved, yeah.
and fought.
So this is the 3rd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Oops.
Blang.
Yikes.
They were all on Udin.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that's
3.
still 2 of ours and all of theirs.
Nice.
Unless we want to re-roll any.
No.
But nah, it's fine.
Okay, here.
Okay.
And what do you want to get rid of here? We got 3 blue, 2 green, and 2 gray. Cool.
The dwarves.
Dwarves. And
I mean,
Probably.
I don't know if it matters.
barely matters.
Yeah.
So I
The
think
blue, probably.
I think the blue because
Since
they're
we're there.
close by and
Yeah.
we might be able to replace them.
okay.
But we need the valor to flip the stronghold, so that will have to wait.
Oh.
Okay, we're not still not a haven, so we can't convert
That's
cards.
I have
Unfortunate.
6 cards.
Okay.
He does have a valor.
We need 3 though, right?
Oh.
We
turn
need 3.
To
You
turn
might
it.
as then I guess use the Entmoot. It puts troops on the map
Okay.
and move them out to either move them to Helm's Deep. There's troops going to Helm's Deep. Right? Because they get a free 1 space move.
Sure. This way to Helm's Deep.
Yeah. No, straight out to there.
Oh yeah, duh.
They
Okay,
just
cool.
they just might as well park them there for
Yeah.
defense.
I wish we could get something over here.
Yeah, me too.
We could potentially.
That was a free card though, right? I mean,
Yes.
it frees up your hand, but you still have
Yep.
You still have 2 more
2 more actions, 1 each if you have anything to
Yeah,
do.
1.
Well, he was thinking of changing those cards into
You can't,
tokens.
I can
Yeah.
only do that
Oh,
in havens.
that's right. That's right.
And we don't have
Haven't yet.
control of this one yet.
I wish I.
That's okay. I think that's it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gandalf could Shadowfax to Helm's Deep and do what?
He could. No, Helm's Deep is 3 away.
No, it's 2.
Nope.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
here.
yeah,
We're
But
really
Gandalf-
technically here.
Or Gandalf
Oh,
could.
yeah.
He could. This is also like 1, 2, 3, or 4 away. Gandalf could move somewhere if he wanted to.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's too much. Okay. And he can't use special paths anyway. So
I mean, maybe he should put Eowyn on a Rohan space, or
Oh, this should have moved, right?
yes, because we triggered multiple battles. For some reason, that rule is hard to remember.
I know, right?
okay. So you want him to move Eowyn?
I mean, just because he has extra stuff to do, he's got extra actions, right? Like, unless she's gonna move the troops down here to fight these guys,
Do we want to do that? It'd
Do
be
you-
him and it'd be Gandalf and her.
and,
You
or
would be
Aragorn
waiting
too.
all
We can move
until my
everybody, right?
turn.
No, we can't. He has to
crazy.
travel by himself. He can only move one.
Yeah.
So just do whatever you want. You can move them all if you want.
Which way should we go? Should we go back this way to come around?
Probably.
Maybe. We need at least one troop to flip this with a character.
Right. And whoever's got the most valor. I mean,
I've got 3.
Yeah, that's
He's
you.
got 2, but he could also create 3.
He has
But
3
he's-
right now.
But
Yeah.
he's not
But
there.
he's
Yeah, I know.
1, 2, 3. He's 5 spaces away from
Yeah.
the place, and he could do this one too.
Right. We should do that. It's at
Oh,
least
then it would get it back, right?
2. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one is more
Yeah, just
important.
something changes, I'm going to Moria.
Move at least. Move 1. Just bring everybody back. There's no
Okay.
reason to stay. I
True.
mean, maybe we leave some troops there just to deal with anything that might roll in. I don't know.
No, I guess we may as well just move everybody because anybody can move 1.
Right.
So all these dudes go
Yep.
with us. All right,
Yeah, I
there
think
it
that's
is.
I think
Okay,
that's
2 cards.
probably safe. I mean, it's not great, but it's probably the best.
Yep. Hey, another ring. That's great.
Oh, good.
That is good.
And another stealth.
if
Oh,
only
sweet.
if only we had the stealth to get you in there, we could take a shot.
Yeah.
Right. We need 1 more stealth for me to move.
All right. Top is Isengard, 2 Grey Havens.
Okay,
That
Graven
thing.
Blavens.
that one might be okay.
It's the long purple.
Oh,
It's
it's
this.
the long purple.
Yeah.
Oh, it sends them back the other way.
Does it? No.
No, if they were in Minas Tirith.
Right.
But
This is bad.
this is those all go there. Oh no, this is
terrible.
going to end the game
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
unless
They all
these
fight.
guys hold it off. So okay, this is
So we lose 3
Wait,
for
wait.
Where's
this.
this guy from?
wait. Did I move these 2 spaces, or were they already on Pellar gear?
They were on Pellidir because that was what Daryl was talking about, wasn't
Okay.
it?
I think he was part of
With them?
the mass.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were 1 away. Okay, that's an automatic flip to Shadow Stronghold. We lose 3 hope. These guys, unless they live through this battle,
Yeah. Here we go. That
nice
was
playing
fast.
with you guys. That was a nice quick ending. They all died. 3 to 3. At least they took
Well,
out
let's
3
take
Shadow
out
troops.
some guys
They
just
took
for
out
the heck of
3.
it. 1, 2, 3. They're dead.
Grey Havens and,
And
Dol
then
Amroth
these dudes go.
fell simultaneously.
I mean, we knew it was a risk, and
It
that was
was.
in the deck again.
But what could we do? We had to
Yeah.
defend 3 different places.
Yes,
We're
I
at
know.
-1 hope.
Okay. We didn't even finish turning all
Frodo
the
never
cards.
made it into Mordor. He's waiting at the edge of the mountains, and he just,
me
you know what,
in.
puts on the ring, turns all evil, and takes
Yeah.
over, crouching behind Sauron's
Yeah.
throne.
Decides he likes
He decides,
the
yeah.
power.
Yep.
Gamegenic. Ingenious supplies.
He's the
Well,
new
what do you
Gollum.
well, let's start with Daryl this time.
Is
Is that what happened in the books?
Is that thematically? I guess so. When Hope goes, that means Frodo.
I think it
is
means
like sort
Frodo
of
is
just given
corrupted.
up.
He's
Yeah.
just right. He just can't hold out anymore against the power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I'm going to ask Daryl what he thinks of the game, but first I want to say that Daryl is. You have either Daryl to curse or thank for the way everything is here, because Daryl was the one that we've mentioned many times in our origin videos that brought over Catan
Yep.
for us to play, and I found BGG that night.
Yep. It's all your fault.
Yeah, was it another one?
It was
The next turn.
Yeah.
was
was
bad.
your turn
Kinda,
next?
you know,
That was your turn.
Yeah.
At the end of Daryl's turn was another Skies Darkened card.
Okay.
Okay.
Just, I don't know why I wanted to check. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, what do you think of the game, Daryl? I mean,
So
one
you
reason-
guys
I'm
totally
very happy
improv.
that he's here 12 and a half years after we started the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's not been able to do it or timid about it.
well,
But what do you think of this? I know I wanted Daryl to be
So-
involved because he's a Lord of the Rings fan, big time.
Big time.
I like the game. I had reservations. reading the rules and another pandemic game and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. This sort of reuses that mechanic to a entirely different way. It fits the theme well. I mean, I want to play it, this is the first time playing this game. Sure. So to see how this sort of plays out, exactly how we lost, how we could, we had this giant, what is the video game thing where you just make a stack and you move your armies around or whatever? Yes. You had this doom stack of guys here. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. And I was wondering this shows that there's a little bit more of sort of variety and strategy that you have to keep in mind, so the game's beautiful. The artwork is beautiful. I don't know who did all of this. It's kind of amazing. When if we talk a little bit of negative, the map at first glance is a little bit much.
Okay.
Like a little bit confusing, but once you play it once, you
kind of see
you're like,
it.
oh, you've got it.
It's the massive stuff moving around made things difficult.
I think that's the only problem for me. Yeah.
And what would be the workaround? I don't know. I realize we're stacking these guys, for the camera and stuff, and
but still,
like
even
that,
this is like, how do you still show that all these are in the same space?
I think the lesson there is
you're not supposed
don't doom
to do
stack.
it.
Don't doom stack. And
it's a big hint. Don't do it.
Yeah, you need a couple.
But they all were helping each other out mostly.
You maybe need a couple strike forces, which we did have. We had the Gimli Legolas tag team strike force.
We really had we had an objective where we had to get a big stack here, and then we could go off and do whatever we needed.
It makes sense. You needed that to get. But did we have enough guys? We would have had to muster more.
I don't know. Maybe.
If it lasted one more turn, we would have taken Moria back, so our hope wouldn't have bottomed out.
Maybe this too.
And then and then on your turn, could have taken that, and then we could have been back in the game, right? It really just came down to that right there. Bottom line, I like it. I would give it another play
for sure.
So, and dude, I can go on having the two characters. I'm sure we'll talk about what the other characters are, what kind of a variety that gives us, right? Having these two characters to play with, that mechanic with the two halves of the card, making this kind of uncertain how those are going to play out. That adds something really fresh and cool. Yep. So I dig it. The components are rad.
What do you think, Nikki?
I really enjoy it. It feels very Lord of the Rings like. It is funny that it kind of starts out almost in the same way that the books start out. Like all of a sudden there's these Nazgul right there and in the Shire, and I find the paths interesting, that they're just going to march on following their particular path. They don't just wander based on a die roll or something like that. They have a thing. The tokens are nice. These Nazgul things are really nice. That I put that together, the dice tower, and man, that is a work of some cardboard.
It's a work of art and engineering.
It really is.
It's really cool, and it works really well. Yeah. I even tested it, by the way, before we started with all 7 search dice, and it worked just fine. Even just the 7th one gets perfectly in there.
It's a good package.
It's well made for exactly what it needs to do.
Daryl, they could have made this map, this whole playboard big, but one of the complaints a lot of people have is games being table hogs. So they could have made it bigger to make this kind of maybe work, but then you'd have this more of a table hog kind of game.
That bad anyway.
So and maybe we were talking about
mostly tiny stuff, right? The shadow troops and
they thought about that, but
it's a good.
There's going to be some traffic jams
for sure
around here. It seems like
it's a good way to use the pandemic system. And I really was surprised that it feels so different. Lincoln and I were privileged enough to play this in prototype, and we were absolutely blown away at that time. And I remember when Aaron was teaching, because it was a couple years ago, when we got into the top-bottom thing, I remember that was one of the major things that just blew me away when we played it in prototype, that this idea of the cards being split up by whatever the art happens to be on the back of the card. I can see that being used in a lot of different ways in future games. It's a great idea.
I mean, is it the first time this has been done?
That I know of.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a great idea. What do you think, Aaron?
I like it a lot too. That's my one complaint is the traffic jams and the busyness of pieces on the board.
The goal is, what's happening though is it's all drawing to that area anyway, clearly.
Oh, sure.
You know.
But I mean, I don't.
What are you going to do?
I don't know how you spread out the
It's
map
supposed to be
make
horrifying
it,
anyway, right?
more usable. But I love the art and the flow of the game. And this is my favorite mechanic of all. The favorite new card mechanic that I've seen in a long time.
Right.
This top and bottom half of the card, depending on the next thing. That's brilliant. I was not even super excited about a pandemic system game, but I think it's so well implemented and really, and almost just like lightly implemented. Like you wouldn't have to present this as a pandemic game to people. It just uses a few of the mechanics very lightly, I think. Like, yeah, the movement along certain prescribed paths and the cards being recycled onto the top of the deck, but it's not really, it doesn't feel like pandemic just rethemed at all.
It's not a barrier for anybody.
Not at all. No. Not at all.
But if you are familiar with pandemic, it gives you a little leg up to fully kind of
twinges
understand.
of familiarity.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the production and the pieces are fantastic. I really like the cards, and the rules are perfectly clear and well written, easy to understand, and even the little few timing and like FAQ type questions are all taken care of really nicely in the rules. They're really well done. After we're done, we'll look at a couple of the other like characters we didn't use and objectives we didn't use, but I do really like. I don't know, what exactly we did wrong and how we would play better, but I would definitely want to play one or two more times.
Sure.
To try and do better. Yeah, maybe we should have mustered more. Maybe we should have had a little more spread out and dealt with the threats a little better.
We did do a lot of mustering at the beginning.
Guards.
At the beginning, yes, but yeah, maybe we should have.
This large of groups.
Wouldn't have.
There's
but
no stopping.
The guards don't really do anything on their own. You have to be there to trigger a battle.
Well, we had some great stuff happening
But when
down
they
here.
land on them, though.
Yeah.
Like our
true.
brilliant,
Okay,
valiant
Single troop. Yeah.
gear.
Our
took
brave
out the
Pelargir
first
guy.
wave.
He took out like at least 3 or 4 guys on his
And
own.
these guys lasted around.
These guys lasted a while, yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe even you need to leave like a character on, just one character on like the busy path, so he can maybe go recruit some guys and fight them off, and like this path.
Or just have cards.
We
to
should have
re-roll.
realized was going to be a problem and maybe dispatch some people out there to deal with it, if that was even possible. But who knows?
Link?
Yeah, I love this single hand with 2 characters. I love the challenge of I ran into, and Aaron as well, issues of like being able to use all your actions because things couldn't happen. I did not have a great mix for the beginning of the game for Frodo and Sam to actually move and get out of there. So there was a lot of stalling there. But the thing is, it's amazing to, oh, hey, great, I'm getting this card, and it's applicable to this, this other character that needs it. That really knocks me out.
I mean, it's kind of like if you play a solo game and you two-hand it to play the 2 characters, it kind of forces you to do it and be without having the management of dealing with 2 hands of cards.
Exactly.
Right? You've got the one. So, and speaking of, right, I could play the solo. I'm a big solo guy these days. Just the way it works
There
out.
are solo rules specifically.
One of my card set.
Yeah.
This one actually.
Some of the
solo
characters
game,
have solo game specialty.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can't use certain things for maybe some of them. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know. But I love, everybody's mentioned this. It is amazing.
This is
I had the same
fantastic.
reaction as Nikki when we played that.
Just looking at the rules, I was like, oh, this is brilliant. This is my favorite part of the game already, this top half and bottom half of the shadow cards.
And just think how different the game could have been just by
Just
which
which card was next.
Right.
But
which
this path might have moved
Right,
half as much or a third as much if the next card was
Yeah,
the other half
someplace
instead
else.
of the.
Yeah.
But it's like those first sort of 10 cards are like the ones that are going to affect you the whole game,
Yes.
right?
Sure.
So a different shuffle on a different game is just going to be
Well, plus we
something
do
totally
bring in
different.
more cards. I mean, it wasn't.
You do, right.
That's one of the cool things about.
But
the
it's
system.
really, he's right. It's those first 4 or 10 cards that you're going to see more
Yeah.
than any other ones.
It'll kind of dictate what you need
Yeah.
to do, and you might need to do something totally different.
Yeah, it's really great, and I really do love all the art. I think everything about it is really well thought out. Aaron mentioned the rule book, and that was amazing because we actually had questions, and there was a whole section there that
Had
they put in that
answers.
had answers exactly. Really great. I'm not burned out on the system like you guys are. I do like the pandemic system a lot, but I think this game does the really neatest re-implementation. We've played quite a few of the other systems. We did the Cthulhu one.
Yeah.
We did the Star Wars one. We've not done the World of Warcraft one.
Yeah, I've done it, and it's much simpler.
Sure.
Than this.
This is definitely complicated, but it's really great. I'm
To
really,
etc.
I love that this Doom was like, it's gonna happen. Right?
Yeah.
And it was even worse than I thought because we were only worried about this one, and both of them got taken out in one go. It was really awesome.
That the choosing of which character's going to do the 4 actions
Yeah,
and which character's going to do the
The
one
that's
action
what I'm saying. I think it's
is
great.
crazy.
Yeah.
It got me so many times where I was like, I want to do 2 for this guy.
I know, it'd be so great if you could do 3 and 2. But it
yeah.
would take away so much of the decision
Yes,
making
it
and like
would.
splitting, really.
Did you really look? I mean, just look
Yeah, the
at
art-
the
Oh, it's
board.
great.
The
The
detail.
border, the
Like all
detail
around. We
around.
got the shards of Narsil over here,
Yeah.
and like
You've got some like dwarven heroes down here.
Yep. It's
Well, look at the Shire here.
Yeah.
Really great illustrations. It's
Yeah,
really,
it's
really
this,
really
I guess,
beautiful.
our Palantir or something.
Maybe that's a
think
solo element?
That is a solo element. There's I think there's a token that does something here in the solo game,
Okay.
but I'm not sure what they represent. So we do have, like, Boromir's a character that we didn't use. He's one of the basic game characters, and he does muster the Rohan troops for free as
Yeah,
a lot
we didn't
of
have
other
any.
characters do.
We didn't have anybody to muster
Yeah,
for free,
which would have been nice, but we didn't. You know, we had plenty of troops.
and we would have started down there too. It would have changed
I
everything.
think that might have
right?
been a
Some people-
valuable thing to have.
like,
somebody
we were
start.
all-
we were all sort of
Yeah,
clustered.
yeah.
So I think maybe the next time we play, I would rather just choose our starting characters, so that we have like a pair that is more spread out and complementary, but also we cover more of the regions to start. Maybe.
And I did
Although you're
wonder-
going to have a lot of characters up here to start with, and that's
Yeah.
by design.
And we talked about it a little bit before we started, wondering if it was a detriment to play with 2 characters that are right
Yeah.
next to each other when you start.
What did you think? Because your
know,
characters were
I mean,
together
they
the
worked.
whole game.
They worked out. As
They worked
should,
out well,
as they
yeah.
should have. Again, I don't know. I don't know.
But
if
would it
would've
have
made
been would it have been better to have someone else control one of them so that you could move each other around on 2 different turns and cooperate, you know, more globally throughout the 4 turns of the
right? And
players?
having your 2 guys spread out spreads your card resources
Right,
on the
right.
board where
Yeah.
you can use them. So
Yeah, it's cool. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't mind Gandalf moving off with.
I almost think you should try to
Aragorn.
keep your characters
Separate.
and because your cards are much more useful that way.
Right.
You can be using them all over the map.
Well,
and in
plus I
different-
could potentially.
handing them to other
Part
people.
of what I was talking
Yeah.
about with the 2 characters is I can gain a card from you, which you gave me, and
And then-
benefited the other characters,
Right.
right? So to me, that is a fantastic element of this game, and it makes it strategically really interesting. You know, there's a lot that you can do. Nikki didn't mention, but we had played the game before, and it did a similar thing with Nern building a bunch, lots of stuff coming here. It's
Yeah.
almost exactly the same. But the one thing we had that was different was all the Nazgul were there.
Yeah.
Like every,
Oh, wow.
or at least a lot of them were right there with us, and it was insane and super thematic, really fun. I do not remember if we won that one either.
I don't think that we did. I think it was another one where it was like we were so close and it was just a die
Right,
roll or
right.
a card away or something.
So I wonder, without like going through the cards, like, yeah, how, like, the frequency, for example, of
The Dunlop
troops coming
path,
here or
yeah.
starting here, sort of behind enemy lines almost as we move forward. Clearly the front didn't quite go where we wanted it as these guys came around, but I wonder how that, I'm sure it leans heavily, obviously.
Sure,
it does,
of course.
thematically
For
and
all
everything
these,
else,
but-
it should. So
I mean, well, not to mention that these are 9 of the 12 red spots or
Yeah.
8 of the 11 or whatever. So I would think that like Rune and Dunland and Moria are probably the rarest ones if they're, or else they just are so far out there that they don't really appear.
Yeah, it's like
maybe
they-
one of the two right there. Of the oh no, there's 2 right there. Maybe that's it. Who knows? Interesting.
Yeah, and they made a choice. I mean, where the map is. I mean, the map covers basically everything it should cover.
Sure.
I suppose you could argue that there could be a sort of red zone up here in Angmar,
Right.
which would be up here, but you would have nothing to do up here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did? Was there any other characters that we?
There are
do we have-
13 total characters.
Wow.
And where's
And
Gollum?
so let me. Oh, Gollum's really cool. Let me point
So
out.
he's a
some-
character you
he
can
is
play?
a character you can play.
Oh,
Let
just
me
turn
point
over
out-
your
He's on the
little
back. I'm
character
sure
card.
these are all the characters.
Let me point out that there are
Galadriel's in there.
some objectives that require you to use a certain character. So here's a secure the crossing of the Anduin objective where you must use Faramir as one of your player characters
Okay.
to be able to use that objective.
Chance for
Here's
Faramir, Captain
Lay
of
Bare the
Gondor.
Pits where you must use Galadriel to accomplish that objective, so it must be one of your player characters. So the where did I put the other characters? The ones that we didn't use are Boromir and Faramir, Galadriel, Éomer, we mentioned Éowyn's brother. Gollum has a really neat ability that I looked at, which was, if he's present for a search, he roll 3 fewer search dice.
So he's helping you.
He's helping
sneak
you,
around.
but he also has a disadvantage. He can't muster, attack, or capture, so he does nothing, or carry troops on his travels. So he's very limited.
You just park him with Frodo and
Haha.
yeah,
and they go off together. Yeah.
and he can take a stealth card from the discard pile. That's the one I was thinking that could manipulate the discard pile.
Sure.
So yeah, he travels along with Frodo and keeps him out of sight, but he's very limited otherwise. I would think that would be interesting to really sort of plan out your player
Sure.
character mix-up next time.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us, Aaron.
You bet.
Yeah.
I think we all enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
Thanks for playing.
And thanks again to Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you do, click on the bell to get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.